Okay. Uh, we are very fast to forget. This is our problem. This is why they can do anything and go away with it. You are talking about the UN. Who are the people in the UN? Who are the people in the UN? The reason why they cannot talk about whatever that is happening to you is because they are all part of the people oppressing you. You talk about you. Can you talk about the UN without talking about UK? Can you talk about the UN without talking about the US? What about European Union? Are they not all part of UN? So if you are waiting for UN to come to your rescue, that means we all have to die first because they all are benefiting from our suffering. There is no country that is part of UN that is not benefiting from our suffering. They all are benefiting. The entire Europe is benefiting from our suffering. They can always play this their game of we are not part of it, we are not part of it. Just like if they are killing you, then Caritas will come and we come to your rescue. And who controls the Caritas? The government. And who is the one killing you? The government. But they send their Caritas to come and give you used products so that you think you think that they are not part of what is happening to you. They do this because they think we don't learn. Most of us, we don't make use of our brain. This is the reason why they continue to do this thing often and often, repeatedly, and we don't learn from it. The leader of Ambazonia, his name is Siseko. Siseko was kidnapped from Nigeria. Did Interpol say anything about it? The answer is no. Did the world power talk about it? The answer is no. Did any country come to condemn it? The answer is no. Nobody condemned it. Nobody talked about it. They are all silent because it doesn't concern them. As long as it has to do with what they are benefiting from, we have to die. We have to die for them to continue to benefit. So for Interpol to come out today and begin to tell you that we are not part of it, it's very simple. I always make use of one statement, which I always make use of whenever I come to space. The moment you see them saying we were wrong, coming to like support you, know that they are changing plan. They did this thing during the time of Mazin Khan. What happened? They did this thing during the time of the election. What happened? They did this thing during the election in Nigeria. What happened? They are changing plan. There is no way. There is no way Europe will come and save you, African, which you know very well that Europe is your problem. There is no country in America that will come and save you, which you know very well. America is your problem. There is no way Asia will come and save you from your own predicament. There is no Asia solution to African problem because these people are our problem. The only way we can get freedom is fight our way to freedom. Take care of your enemies, then you get your freedom. Show me one country in Africa that have their freedom. I will tell you the reason why they never have freedom. Because the freedom they have is just freedom of paper, flag, and national anthem. If you want to talk about Eritrea, Sudan, South Africa, what country? What? Namibia, Egypt? Which one? Show me one country that is independent in Africa. I will tell you that they don't have independence. We are not fighting for a freedom whereby UN, EU, AU, and the rest stupid organization will come and dictate our future for us. We are fighting for a freedom whereby we will be better than North Korea. Can you go and tell North Korea people how to live their life? Can you decide for Russia how to live their life? Can you go and tell them how to live their life, what to do and what not to do? This is the kind of freedom we are fighting for. We are not fighting for a better slavery. We are not fighting for a lesser slavery. We are fighting for total freedom. So whatever we are doing, we don't care about UN, we don't care about EU, we don't care about AU, we don't care about all these world bumfools that call themselves world organizations. And the Biafra we are fighting for, we are praying that it will not be part of all these useless organizations, including the World Health Organization. Thank you for giving me the time. I'll be back.
Thank you so much, Elagadaman, for your wonderful submission. We are not fighting for the freedom of Biafra, for these people, so-called United Nations, EU, AU, or whatever useless and senseless entity which they formed to hold us down. They can never be part of us. They can never decide our future. Yeah, Mazino, so you asked question, an important question at that. What have these people done? What have been their action? They cannot do anything because they are partners in crime. We are not waiting for them. No matter the takia they want to bring in, we are not accepting it. We are not buying to it. We are not subscribing to it.
Exactly.
Because their plans and their decisions will never work for us. It will always work against us. Let us never forget that what you see happening in Nigeria, none of these countries, none of these entities will allow it to happen in their various countries, even for 6 hours.
Exactly.
But they kept mute, they formed deaf and dumb for decades and watch people die in Nigeria. The indigenous people being killed on daily basis for decades, and nobody's asking question. No sanction is given. The sanction United Nations gave to Nigeria till today, what has happened? Nothing. What will bring an end to all this rubbish is what we are doing. The man with the gun is the master. Our gun is in our hands, and it will never come down. It will never be dropped until we achieve our freedom. And this is why we are here always. If you are just joining us, you are welcome. You are welcome. I welcome each and every one of us with the love of Biafra.
Welcome.
Biafra free energy, not free energy. Okay, Biafra foreign legion. You have the mic after you. Mauche can take it up. Thank you for coming. Biafra foreign religion. You have the mic. Speak to Biafrans. We are listening. Thank you.
Thank you, Biafra foreign region. Just a minute before you pick up the mic, before you speak, I want to appreciate JD Walker is here. And you know how you know a very wonderful Biafran. Once you join, you share the space. I just checked his wall just now. He has already shared the space. And besides, he has a scheduled space tomorrow by 11, thereabout. So fellow Biafrans, if you have not shared this space, you are not doing us any good. You are not sending the message across, because this is the reason why we are here, for everybody to get this message and join and speak their mind. Very, very important. Go ahead, Biafran Foreign Reader. The mic is yours.
Thank you very much, great Biafrans, for giving me a little space to talk. My hands are up in the air. I greet all our government cabinet members and government personnel in exile and here in the homeland. I throw a salute to all Biafran volunteers, defense forces and resistance forces. Cha cha cha, we move, or we rugged, no. All our regulars know how they be. I greet all Biafrans. Anyways, I wanted to just drop a little bit of comment. This topic intrigued me, but I just wanted to say just a few things. And I wanted to talk about this Interpol denying Nigeria after 3 years. Well, knowing the zoo and an international organization out there such as Interpol didn't need to refute or repudiate any lies of Nigerian media. There's so much lies and nonsense coming out of Nigerian media that if every country out there is spending their time trying to repudiate what the zoo is throwing out, they won't even do their own other things that they need to do. The zoo they know the zoo. They treat Nigerians, once you show up with your Nigerian passport, they treat you how the way they treat you already tells you how they understand the zoo. So that the fact that they are coming out after 3 years is no surprise to me. I don't blame them for even coming out now, or even never even have spoken, because I understand that Interpol, basically, which is headquartered in France, is basically what their function. Because a lot of people we all misunderstand or don't understand really what Interpol is. Many zoo people, they believe Interpol is some overpowering organization that can just swoop in into any country and do any activity. They forget that Interpol, all the countries that are signatory to that agreement, CCF agreement, they work with the national police agencies of each country. Now, for example, any clear-headed person knows that Interpol was never involved with that Mazin Nnamdi Kalu's kidnapping. I will lay down a few points here, because one, it's very, very clear that the National Police of Nigerian Police Force, and the Kenya Police Force were not involved. If they were involved, if Interpol was involved, let's take, for example, the case of this this boy that was arrested in Dubai, Hush Puppy. When the FBI and Interpol arrested him in Dubai, there's a case against him in Dubai. They had to file a case with the judge must sign the extradition to pull him out of that country and take him to the United States to try him. When Mazin Nnamdi Kalu was kidnapped, where he was kidnapped, whether it was in the airport basement, wherever it is, was he detained in any Kenyan detention center? Did any judge sign any extradition to extradite him out? No. So we know that everybody with clear, and thank God for that esteemed barrister Aloy, from when he came on board the case, he called it this word, extraordinary rendition. And what that means is there was no extradition through legal jurisdiction. He was basically kidnapped with government parastatal, because basically there are some agencies that are not necessarily police. I'll give an example now. The police and the CIA, for example, the United States Police and the United States CIA, they are not the same. They're intelligence organization, clandestine, secretive intelligence organizations that operate. The bounty, let's not forget that there was a bounty. There are organizations that look at the zoo with all its terrorist organizations, which we all know because they make a lot of noise. Their activities are bewildering to people. They're massacring and killing people in mass numbers. But inside that zoo, we still have quieter or subtle, same type of organizations that maybe do not blow up and kill massive people, and so their name isn't very, very popular. But when that bounty was made, we all know whether it is non-state actors, because I believe that there were state actors' hands in that kidnap, because immediately after Mazin Nnamdi Kalu was kidnapped and brought back to Nigeria, the leadership of the UK, Boris Johnson, pulled both Uhuru and Buhari to the UK and gave them, and quietly, and there was that meeting, had no media in it. It was to hush, hush, close down, tie out all loose ends, do not embarrass me. Do not embarrass us, do not embarrass the world. This has happened, you have let this happen. Whether it was orchestrated or that they've become aware and it follows their interests. So close down this, gave him an award, gave Uhuru, we all remember he was given an award immediately by the UK for something that there was totally unmerited, and there was no reason for that. You just give a president or a prime minister of another country giving the president of another country award. Does it even make sense? Just immediately after that kidnap happened. So let us understand that, yes, Interpol coming out today understands, because if there was a real case of Interpol, there will be case file. And the lawyers can easily, through legal process, pull up the case file. They will go to anywhere, whether it's France, they will go to whichever headquarters. If it's Interpol Africa, which they have a regional headquarters in Africa, they will go there and there will be a file. And there will be a file in Kenya. And there will be a file in Nigeria. The zoo used the Interpol to make noise, to calm people down, to try to say yes, so it was Interpol, so that the Igbos and the Biafrans and the Easterners will quiet, thinking that there is some higher power, that is white people that organizes Interpol, that did this thing. Forgetting that he was kidnapped, kept in Kenya for 8 days, not even in the police or in any agency, the national detention center, in a house. And then plane came in and he was smuggled out of the country and brought back to Nigeria. Interpol was never involved. Interpol coming out today to let us know that, look, we're not involved. After 3 years, fine. Yes. We not send you now. Maybe even Biafra will not even be signatory to that Interpol thing when we finally get our sovereignty. I don't know what the government, they know what they will do in that regard. I just wanted to let us understand that it's a complex puzzle, and the truth of what actually happened, who actually orchestrated that kidnapping, whether it's those who financed it, whether it's that bounty, who collected the bounty, who went and did the action, who submitted the plane that went there, is because it's not any national carrier that went to pick him up. It was a private plane by somebody who owns the plane. So there's a charter. Those information will come out one day. And when it comes out, Biafrans will know who to pick, who to lay their hands on their finger, point fingers and say, dude, you people are the cause of this. I'm sure some people know the information, and it will become public knowledge. And then we can now swap apple the way we supposed do from TTT, you know. I just wanted to drop this a little bit about this Interpol thing, and so that we understand that for a lot of people that are very vexed with Interpol, that Interpol was used and why didn't they come out early? We all understand that Nigeria has said nonsense stuff about the United States and different other countries. We have Nigerian politicians who have done what they've done. If all those countries come out and be trying to reproduce what Nigeria is saying, not Nigerian media, a useless bunch of journalists. Would I even call those people journalists? None of their media houses has even passed the scope of West Africa, apart from those who are doing internet, YouTube, AIT. All these ones are on YouTube, using other people's channel to broadcast themselves. None of them, state-financed media houses, has been able to do. They are basically not media houses, they are zoo, whatever. So let them continue their shenanigans. Interpol has come out and said what it said. We understand, yes, because we do know that there is no case file in Interpol, whether in France, in the headquarters in Africa. There was nothing with the police, even in Kenya. Kenya, when the lawyers went to put up the case in Kenya, was there a charge sheet or an extradition process that was instituted in Kenya? Kenya was denying that they were not part of it. To them, they still hold the stand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in Kenya. They don't know anything about what people are talking about. Yes, they might have had hands, because Kenya is also another African useless country too. A couple of people could have been bribed. Clandestine agencies do this all the time. African countries are porous. They don't take security serious. So let us understand this, and no peace. And for our Prime Minister talking to the Enugu community, this is very, very welcome. We would like to add our voice to that warning by our Prime Minister. Any community, not just to Enugu community, but every part of Biafra land who believe that they will sabotage the Biafran struggle. We will leave them. Now, of course, we can't leave them totally, but make them see how it be first. If there is no cover, are they thinking that the Fulani and the Caliphate is playing? Do they think that the Caliphate is playing? If not because of Mazi Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, who turned ESN into a defense force, and the region now has gotten a resemblance of peace and security. By now, there will be massive migration, massive IDP camps. What is happening in Benue, Kogi, Zamfara, Nasarawa, Borno, Katsina, Kaduna, Ogun? Where is it that is not happening? We will have been seeing it. We'll have been seeing it, and with their past hatred, we'll have been seeing ×5. So, any community that believes, first and foremost, do not wait for the Biafran government to come and start telling you what to do. If you believe your PG, your local government chairman, is going to bring your leg out,
Thank you.
Rise up, you Biafran, in that community. We are all taking our destiny in our hands. You're not waiting. Everybody cannot be in the Biafran Liberation Army. Everybody cannot. So rise up, take your own destiny in your hand. If you don't know what to do, get the information of those people, give it to the government. Get the information, those saboteurs, those people who are traitors, those people who are pointing fingers at Ijoma, Ebubago, whatever name, state, local, whatever, federal, those people who are bringing out the legs of our Biafran Defense Forces, who are trying to sabotage, who are trying to sabotage, who are providing information to the enemy. Pass the information out to the government. Let the government will know how to go about it, but you on your own, let the information be spread. Do not wait until something has happened and then the Biafran Liberation Army cannot come to that region because the zoo forces have reinforced that place because of some saboteurs, and then knowing fully well who they are, they will still let their militia from the Sahel swarm up there, do you people bad. At the end of the day, you sabotage the Biafran Liberation Army, and who later came, the army came there, the zoo came there, brought their forces there. Did they defend you when the Fulani came back? No. You are now crying, and we see some of them in the media crying, Governor, Mba, please help us. Governor Mba, who gave out land for Fulani to base.
Exactly.
At least some governors will be like, we do not want ranching, even though they are talking from two sides of their mouth. He gave out a space and said, stay. And large land that is not policed, nobody knows what they are doing inside there. Only them, whatever they have inside there, they can come out from there, go into the bush, go and do something, cross, go back and hide under their cattle. Not including their uniformed terrorists that are nearby. I just want to land my plane here on this and let the conversation be going. I like the conversation. I've just been listening, and thank you very much for great Biafrans. I greet you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother Biafra Foreign Legion. Thank you for your wonderful submission. Yeah, these people really, they have dealt with us seriously.
Exactly.
That anything we do to them today, it is proper, and we will never relent. They never mean well for us at all. Edda Godaman, your hand is up. Do you have anything to? Do you have any submission to make before we give to
Yes, I want to add to what the last speaker just said. When he made a statement, he spoke about the Interpol, the UN, and whatever. To start with, do you know
Biafra for religion? Can you please
you spoke about
mute your mic?
My mic is muted. It's muted.
Central Intelligence. Can anyone hear me? Am I coming out? Am I coming out?
Your speaker is on.
Oh, okay.
We cannot hear.
Can CIA actually mean Central?
Let me step down. Let me step out and step back in.
All right.
CIA means Central Intelligence Unit Agency for America. What is their job? Their job has always been to eliminate anyone who did not bow to the law of America, who did not bow to what America wants.
Edda Godaman.
Can anyone hear me?
Edda Godaman, please, we want to hear everything that you are saying because it's a recorded space so that Biafrans can understand. Please, if you can up your game, I mean, increase your volume, if that's the real word. Thank you, sir.
Is it better now? Is it better now? Someone should signal me if it's better now. Okay. CIA means Central Intelligence Agency. On whose interest were they created? The interest of America. They were created for only one reason: to eliminate anyone who refused to bow to what America wants. Ernesto Che Guevara was eliminated by who? CIA. They killed him. Why did they kill him? Because of the hate they have for Fidel Castro. Because Ernesto Che Guevara was the man that made the revolution possible. He was the only man who came with gun. That's why he is the right-hand man of Fidel Castro. Fidel called him war machine. Do you know that America never forgave him for that? It took them many years, but at the end they killed him. If you check all these men who had that meeting during the time of Bob Marley, even Bob Marley was killed by CIA. They had a meeting. Those who were in the meeting consist of Muhammad Ali, Kwame Nkrumah, Thomas Sankara, Patrice Lumumba, Mugufi of Tanzania, Mugabe of Zimbabwe. Who again? I'm trying to Paul Kagame of Rwanda, Gaddafi of Libya. These men had a meeting on how to liberate Africa from the hands of this so-called West oppressors, this so-called colonialism. After the meeting, Kwame Nkrumah went and liberated Ghana, the formerly known as Gold Coast. From there, other people began to come out. Mugabe and the rest, everybody started fighting brutally to liberate their country. But do you know that America never forgave any of them? They were all eliminated one by one. Patrice Lumumba was killed by who? UN. Is America part of UN? The answer is yes. UN killed Patrice Lumumba. Mugufi was killed by who? CIA. He was poisoned. They killed him during the coronavirus. So if you check all the people who had this meeting, who wanted to liberate Africa, you will find out that they were all killed one by one. Thomas Sankara, who killed him? You will find out they were all killed one by one. And why are they killing them? For the same reason that they have this African liberation at heart. So for you to come out and you are trying to defend the FBI, trying to defend CIA, trying to defend the Interpol, it doesn't make sense because they don't want it. Nigeria can use any country to lie and the country will keep quiet because they are all part of the game. They have something they are benefiting from Nigeria.
They stop our space. They thought they can stop us. Keep lying. Bunch of liars. From CIA to Interpol to this one to UN. All of them are joint criminal. They are joined in this kidnapping of our leader. They can't stop us. They cannot. Keep sharing. They cannot. Yeah. They cannot stop us. Biafrans, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Yes. Depending on your time zone, how are you guys doing? Have you voted? Don't wait for anybody to give you that freedom. Freedom is taken, it's not given. Nobody will package freedom and give you. Those countries are accomplices. All this Western world are accomplices because of what they will benefit from the zoo. Because of whatever your mineral resources God have bestowed on you. Hallelujah. Wait. They don't know say they here. They think say I don't come out. No. Now we they here. We know they go anywhere. Interpol, UN, all of them that gave our lead, they gave Nigeria how many days to 6 months? 6 months never expire. The 6 months never expire. What did you hear anything from UN? They are all partners in crime. They plan it together because they don't want us to breathe. They planned it together, so we are not waiting for any UN. They are the one, we will force them to talk about us. We will force them to do what we want. When Abakiari, the police cop that slaughtered many indigenous people in Nigeria, was to be brought to America, did they bring him? No, they didn't. What was our leader's crime? For fighting for freedom, for defending Biafrans. We were using flag to talk with laptop, to use mouth to destroy zoo, to tell the world, to fight for our freedom, so that they will stop the raping of our women. Thank you. Welcome. To tell the world to cry out, and now we are defending ourselves. We are no more crying. Time for crying have come and passed. Time for crying have come and passed. We no more cry. We are defending ourselves. Whatever they bring to our doorstep, we give them double. Whatever you see the enemies coming with, because they are being supplied by the Westerners, by the American, by the UK, by the France, by these stooge who held Africa in their neck, that don't want Africa to breathe. And you want us to keep quiet. We can't keep quiet. We can never keep quiet. Don't want this to stop my. We can never keep quiet. Good morning. Have you voted? What have you done to make sure that we are back home this year. What have you done? Don't wait for them. They are the people that connive together to kidnap our leader. They can't do it without the help of all these people joined together. Kenya, we will never forgive Kenya. Good morning. We will never, ever forgive Kenya. And you, IPOB in Kenya, you, our brethren in Kenya, you are still questionable because you guys knew our leader was coming to Kenya and you kept quiet. You are one of their accomplices, unless proven otherwise. I'm looking for where to stand this my phone for my TikTok live. Good morning. Welcome. Oibo, they will come and they like. Some of them will not like. The annoying thing is that Igbo people, you Biafran that we are fighting for, will come where we are doing something. To share it will be your problem. To like it and drop comment, which is free, will be your problem. We're not even telling you to share because you might be in a bad place. You don't want everybody to know that you are a freedom fighter. Go to zoo. Enter there. If you finish living in America, in UK, in London, anywhere you're hiding today, as I'm hiding, I am not hiding. I'm not hiding. We are in exile. I am not hiding. That's why you see my face. But those countries you are hiding and chasing money, when you finish, they fought for their freedom one way or the other. When you finish, can you go home? You cannot. So why are you keeping quiet? I woke up since 4 o'clock now. I can't sleep. Hearing the sound of our angels in X space, I decided to come and put it on. But they thought they can stop us. You, FBI, you, UN, you, whatever you call yourself, that kidnap our leader and kept quiet. They have been buying our people, buying the indigenous people in that country, and nobody is talking. Can you allow that in America? Can you allow that in your country? In Europe, in Asia, half of people they have died in that country. You can never allow it in your own country. Why are you keeping quiet? But when Ukraine started, because of their skin, everybody Ukraine, everybody Russia, everybody this one, Black Lives Matter, everybody jumped on the street. So Biafrans are not human beings. Join us. Go to www.ipobinusa.org/donate and donate your own. Support us. We are defending our lives. Biafra lives matters to us. That's why you see us coming every day. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you, my friends. Biafra lives matters. We can't stop talking about our people there raping our women. These people are like virus. The problem you see in the whole world today, in American schools today, they are the one destroying children, destroying everywhere, fighting, chanting their Islamic agenda. All over the world, they have penetrated everywhere. The 9/11 in America, the people that committed it. They are everywhere. They are the problem the world are facing today. Anywhere you see violence, check it. They are the one behind it. They are the one. They don't want the world to. Just imagine the world with this kind of people. Will you still have women in sports? Will you still have women in swimming? Will you still have women in fashion designing? They will rape your women at the age of 5. America, open your eyes. Westerners, open your eyes. You think you are keeping quiet so that let them, because of our mineral resources. What goes around will surely come around. These are people who want to marry your children at the age of 5. These are the people who can bomb the whole nation because they want to have 70 virgins. These are the kind of people who can destroy the whole church, the whole community, just because they want to enjoy whatever they promise them in their Quran. Wake up, Biafrans, wake up the world. I'm calling on everybody. If you are keeping quiet, quiet. It is not. Hold on, let me share it very well before I can get it from here. This is the kind of people who cannot allow your children to go for sports. These are the kind of people. Why can't I share this? Why can't I share this? You see, they can't stop us. I can't share it. I know they lie. Ade, thank you. I see everybody. Welcome. Sharing. Morning, Master. We can't share it. I can't share it. That's the problem. I don't know what they are restricting them from allowing us to share it. That's the problem. If I can't share it, it will be difficult for me to. Okay, let me be playing doing the one I can do until I get my second phone. Let's be listening to our leader. Okay. These are the bunch of people who can never ever allow their children to go for sports. You can never see their children dressing in the way people dress today to go to church and to go for sports. They will want to hide their children inside, cover their own, and go and rape another people's wife, another people's 5 years old, forcibly marrying them by force. Bunch of idiots.
You would have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead. You think everything. Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And you can, if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force.
By force.
People, no wonder we are suffering. You would have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead. You think everything. Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And you can, if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. You would have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead. You think everything. Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. Sacrifice of the dead. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And you can, if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. You would have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead. You think everything. Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. from us.
An online broadcast against the Nigerian
lost
state
5 million
and
people.
institutions.
And if you don't sit at home, we make you sit at home by force.
Was also accused of
People,
instigating
no wonder
violence, especially in southeastern Nigeria, that resulted in the loss of lives and property of civilians, military, paramilitary, police force, and destruction of civil institutions and symbols of civil authorities. Self-acclaimed leader of the proscribed secessionist indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has, for your information, been intercepted through the collaborative efforts of the Nigerian intelligence and security services. He has been brought back to Nigeria in order to continue facing trial after disappearing while on bail regarding 11 count charge against him. Recent steps taken by the federal government saw to the interception of the fugitive Kanu on Sunday, the 27th day of June 2021.
We can't share it. They don't allow us to share it.
Kanu was born on the 25th September 1967 at Abrau, Abia State, Nigeria, and indeed a holder of Nigerian passport number A051368827, first issued on the 17th October 2013 at Festac, Lagos. For your information, distinguished members of the press, Kanu is as at now being produced before Federal High Court in continuation of hearing of his case, in respect of which he has evaded and indeed jumped bail. Thank you very much, distinguished members.
You heard how they were speaking, telling lies to the general public, trying to make it look like it's legal. The kidnap was legal. Trying to make it look like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed a crime.
Exactly. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Trying to make us believe that going over to Kenya to kidnap our leader was lawful. Of course, they already prepared the ground before they can do that. The Nigerian government lied to their people, lied to the Nigerian people, lied to the Biafran people, lied to the international community. Their newspapers lied. In fact, their journalists lied. Everything about Nigeria is lies and deceit. And that is for you to know the kind country Nigeria is. On the 30th of June 2021, a Vanguard publication headlined how Federal FG worked with Interpol to arrest IPOB's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Vanguard. In that publication, Vanguard told the world that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was arrested. He told the world that he was arrested in conjunction with Interpol, which is a very big lie. In the write-up, you say online newspaper. There is another one, online newspaper, the way said that the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, had written the Ethiopian government through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, alerting them that a wanted fugitive, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, was in their custody, in their country, seeking cooperation to help track him down. Thus, leading credence to speculation he was arrested in Ethiopia. This was the kind of lies they were just writing. Kanu was thereafter intercepted in Ethiopia by joint security operatives of the government and Interpol and extradited to Nigeria over the weekend. You can imagine. They say he was arrested and he was extradited. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was never arrested. He was never extradited. Rather, he was extraordinarily renditioned. He was never extradited. That is the country that some people will come out and say they are proud of. They are shameless. Shameless, idiotic Nigerians who don't reason through their brain. That is why when our leader calls Nigeria a zoo, many people don't understand the angle he's coming from. You have seen. You should understand now where he's coming from. For Nigerians to use Interpol to lie. And now Interpol have denied them. Interpol has shamed them. So how are they going to respond? This newspaper now, how credible will people look at this newspaper? Even the journalists that wrote all this nonsense, all this garbage. Because at that time, they were baffling the euphoria of, oh, they have gotten Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And mind you, in all these things, the United Nations are aware. The UN are aware. The AU are aware. The ECOWAS are aware. America is aware. Britain is aware. Germany is aware. France is aware. I want to inform you that before any international crime can be committed against any national of any other country, all those world bodies that first of all state that they are against this international crime will be informed for them to approve, so that when it starts to happen, when people start to condemn it, when it backfires, they will not respond to it. Okay? So I believe America was informed of the plot to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I believe Britain also were informed. Of course, Britain is the architect of all. I believe every other place, I'm even suspecting Israel may be informed as well. Because all these world powers, none of them have been able to speak up against this international crime against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Every one of them kept mute because they, one way or the other, were informed. And that Nigerians paid for it. Their silence, Nigerians bought over their silence so that they will not speak. They will be moping every other person who is speaking against the kidnap. Because if they don't act, who will act? Just like people said, oh, who is conducting the referendum? If UN did not conduct the referendum, every other referendum is invalid. That is how idiotic many people are. Does it mean that the UN is the owner of your life? The UN determines whether you are free or not. So, in the case of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Interpol have now come out to exonerate themselves. Interpol are now saying, oh, we never had anything to do with this. We never have anything to do with this. We were not informed. We are not involved. After good 3 years, after 3 years of this mess by the Nigerian state roped in Interpol. They used Interpol's name to make it look legal. Okay? And Interpol, all this while, kept mute. They kept quiet. So after all these years now, Interpol is coming to the realization that, oh, in 2021, our name was used for a propaganda. Our name was used for a kidnap.
Our name was used for adoption. It is better now we go and clear our name before another thing happens, for them not to think that we were involved, because what they did was a crime. So Interpol is now exonerating themselves of criminal activity against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are not telling the Nigerian government, you all are on your own. No, we are not part and parcel of it. But in the first place, were you not part and parcel of it? Why did you keep quiet? Why didn't you respond? After 2-3 years, you did not respond to an allegation that, if it's an allegation that was made against you, that you were involved in the kidnap, in the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You did not come out to say, no, I was not involved at that particular time. Because now you have seen that there is a new sheriff in town, and the reason for the kidnap is no longer working. So therefore, you have to come out to exonerate yourself after taking all the kickbacks. Maybe they gave you crude oil to go and sell and furnish your houses, or to boost your economy. Who knows what Nigerian government paid them with? Or better still, they might have been paid by with organs of Biafrans as well. Because all these international agencies, all these international communities, they are corrupt. They are more corrupt than Africans. They just make it look like Africans are more corrupt than them. If not, why will a nation, why would Nigeria, a contraction, be killing citizens? And you are not speaking about it. If you are not corrupt, if you are not getting any kickback from the killings, if you are not benefiting from the killings, why are you not speaking about the killings of all these people? If you did not take any part in the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and as a world body, as an international criminal organization bureau, why didn't you speak when your name was mentioned? Why did you not exonerate yourself at that particular time? Because you have an ass to grind. Because there are skeletons all over your cupboard. Now the goose have come home, the chicken have come home to roast. And they are now trying to exonerate themselves. But we Biafran, we already know that your name were used in 2021. This is 2024. So since 2 years that your name was used, you kept quiet. Now you want Biafran people to believe that you were not part of it. Even if you are not part of it, we are going to rob you in, because your name was used and you didn't say anything about it. So fellow Biafrans, I welcome you back, and Frank, and also I welcome you as well. So I'll give over to my co-host to continue from where we stopped. But unfortunately, I want also to advise our Biafran brothers and sisters. It is very, very important we understand that the freedom we are fighting, nobody is going to give it to us. Very, very important. That is why we have to do everything humanly possible to support our Prime Minister in the quest for our freedom, because he is the one who knows the road. He is leading while we are following. Thank you so much. And remember, Enugu community have received a very serious warning from our Prime Minister, the Biafran Republic government in exile, through our Prime Minister. They have sabotaged enough. The Biafran Liberation Armies have been sabotaged a number of times. And that was why they were attacked and nobody protected them. It pains me a lot that those who participated in the negotiation to support Mba in those communities were not those who were involved when the Fulanis invaded the land. Because our Prime Minister, through his tweet, stated that the communities are romancing with Mba. They are romancing with Mba, speaking with Mba, accepting Mba's accepting to work with Mba, as against the Eastern Security, against the Biafran Liberation Army. So Mba was giving them assurances, oh, their communities will be protected, nothing will happen. So those people who had those meetings with Mba and agreed to work with Mba as against their communities. When this Fulani herdsmen invaded these communities, those people's families were not involved in the killings. It was an ordinary person who don't know anything about the negotiation, who don't know anything about the agreement with Mba, that paid the ultimate price. That is why when the Biafran government makes a pronouncement, everybody should try and look at the face value of that pronouncement. Everybody should try and support the government. If you see anything in your village that is not normal, you give information to the government. If you see any movement of persons in your community, you give information to the government. This is the reason why the government is there for you and for me. When you see Mba with his security agencies coming to one place, stop and be pointing fingers at acres of land, give that information to the government. They will prevent these people from continuing the killings in our communities. Very, very important. This is the reason why our people were killed in Ozo One, Enugu State, and there is no response from Mba because Mba has sold that Enugu State. Mba had a certificate forgery with the NYSC. That certificate forgery was never prosecuted up to today because he has to sign documents to continue to be the governor of Enugu State so that the government will not prosecute him. So that document he signed is to sell Enugu indigenes out to the Fulani terrorists, jihadists. And that is the result of what we are seeing today. So if you support Mba, you are supporting the killings of your people. If you support Mba, you are supporting the taking over of your communities by the Fulani herdsmen. Very, very important. And remember, the e-vote is still ongoing. This month will be the first phase will be stopped. Better make sure you vote at this particular time than to vote on the second phase. Very, very important. You don't know. Our Prime Minister may review the votes and see that it is enough, and he will stop for that voting, whereby other people who have not voted will look at it as you want it to be at the dying minute before you can vote. So, brother Biafra, let us encourage our people back home to continue to e-vote, e-vote, e-vote. And remember, 29th, 30th, and 31st of this month is sit at home to make sure our people vote en masse. Thank you so much for joining, Sister Stella. I see you. Welcome you as well. Udo, I welcome you as well. And Brian Williams, I welcome you. Nlewema, I welcome you as well. Onyisi Biafra, I welcome you as well. Frank Agu, I welcome you. Mbam Sir Williams, I welcome you. Asadebe, Bartolome, Komi, Saiten. Oh, a lot of our people are here. I welcome you. Ejaik, I welcome you as well. So, fellow Biafrans, we have a lot to discuss, at least on these three topics. Interpol denies Nigeria. Our government are warning communities to desist from sabotaging the efforts of the Biafran Liberation Army. The e-voting that is in progress. Vote yes to our freedom. And Chukwu Okike Abiyama will continue to strengthen each and every one of us. I yield my mic to you, Nonso and Frank. Ndewonu.
All right, Ndewo, Mazi Frank. I will not take much of our time because I can see Elder God the Man is here, and our brother here, Mazi Ugobuzo, is also back with us. And our own FBI is also on the listening section. I salute you, sir. Mazi Jide Waka, you are here also with us this morning.
Carry on and distribute the mic.
Wow, yes.
When you are done.
All right, thank you very much. Without wasting much of our time, I would like to remind the zoo terrorists, journalists, whatsoever they call themselves. I want to ask them: are they no longer doing pre-recorded? Are they no longer doing pre-recorded video? This one now they have now started disgracing themselves. So they did not plan this one now with the Abuja so-called Interpol before coming online the last time, Abi.
Or is it that the brown envelope was not submitted to him? Maybe they thought that they have succeeded in passing that narrative that Interpol, this is that, and maybe coming on that place, he will just come and vindicate all what they have done. Or is it that they are terrorists, evil money that they have been using to bribing all nation, everybody all over the zoo? Is it finished? Or is it that our prime minister has finally stopped them, and our Biafran Liberation Army have finally stopped them? Because the zoo has nothing to provide, they have nothing to produce, they have nothing doing. The only thing that they depend on is in Biafran land. They depend on our human resources in Biafran land. They depend on our invention. Whatever we do, when we sing, when we art movie, when we do anything, the whole glory will always come back to the zoo terrorists. And the British have been clapping their hands. They have been happy, claiming all these things for years. Does it mean that now that this our liberation has gotten to this phase, now that our Obatobi, our Mazi, our prime minister, prime minister, number one prime minister, one of the youngest prime minister that speaks and back it up with actions, does it mean that he has finally stopped these people from penetrating, stealing our oils, using it to buy arms and weapons to come into our land to terrorize and kill our people? Does it mean that those things are no longer coming to them, or is it that the fire is now getting too much, that now they are I can see that they are now disgracing themselves now publicly in media, because those things that they think that they have shielded for the past 3 years now, why is it now that they are now coming out to disgrace themselves? Or what is the kind of narrative, or what kind of message does they think that they are trying to pass to the public right now? So I think this is a very, very important and a very sensitive issue that we will really deliberate on. So I'm going to allow the mic to go round now, because I think Mazi Ugo Buzo, please, you have to come back again. I think you have something to say. If probably I will yield the mic now and I give it to Mazi Edago the man. Please, you have the mic. Thank you.
Hand raising. Can anybody hear me? Because I was saying something before the speech went down. When you are hitting them hard, they always bring down the space because they don't want you to see the truth. Can anyone hear me? If you can hear me, give me a signal. So, back to what we were saying before. CIA, Central Intelligence Agency, was created to eliminate anyone who is against the African system, the American system. They say that you bow to the wish of America or they eliminate you. And if they didn't eliminate you with CIA, they eliminate you using FBI, or they eliminate you using UN. In any way, they will definitely eliminate you. From Bob Marley, down to Muhammad Ali, down to Thomas Sankara, the rest of them, is there any of them that is still alive? John Mugufi was killed during coronavirus. You think they forgive him? They never forgive him. The only person that is remaining now is Paul Kagame of Rwanda. And you think America forgive him? You believe America have forgiven him for being part? He can be jumping like a frog, romancing with UK, because now he is dancing to the drum of UK. But that doesn't mean that when time comes for them to remember him, they will not remember him. So when you take a look at all these things, you will understand why we are always telling you that there is no American solution to African problem. Everybody see Africa as a place of achievement. Everybody see Africa as a place of benefit. There is no American solution to African problem. There is no European solution to African problem. You may not like it, but it's truth. If we need freedom, it is you and me that is going to fight our way out. Because there is no country in Africa that got freedom. None of them have independence. You brag of independence. Why your economy is controlled by another country? You trade in dollar and you say you have independence? If you have independence, you have to trade your resources in your own resources. Like we are agitating that we trade our resources in gold. Give us gold, we give you our resources. Buy our currency with gold. Those gold you stolen from Africa, use it in buying our resources. Use it in buying our currency. Then use that our currency you bought from us and trade with us and buy the resources you want. We are also agitating that we are not going to sell any product unrefined. These are the things. These are the things that make you a country that is dependent, that have independence. When you can process all your product and give people finished product. Yes, you said you need gas for your car, we give you gas. You said you need cooking gas, we give you cooking gas. You said you need fuel and diesel, we give it to you, not giving you crude oil. This is a country that have independence. The world will always play two-sided game. That is why we always tell you that whenever you see them saying we were wrong, we are not part of it, know that they are changing plan. China, that is part of BRICS. China, that is telling you that they are fighting NATO, Abi. Yes, they are fighting NATO. Am I right? The same China that is telling you that they are not part of what America is doing. That same China is in Africa committing all manner of evil, and nobody's talking about it. The same China is doing what even the devil cannot do. Nobody's talking about it. Because Africa is a place they see as a place as benefits. They don't care. You all can die as long as they are getting their benefits. They don't care. They don't give a damn. The same China that is telling you that they are fighting NATO, it was the same China that gave out their laboratory for the creation of coronavirus. America funded it, the Wuhan lab. Many of you know about it. The same China gave out their laboratory for that. But the same China is telling you that they are fighting NATO, that they have issue with America. The world will continue to play this two-sided game because we refuse to learn from it. And the day we start learning from these things, history will stop repeating itself. History will stop repeating itself when we start learning from it. That is why somebody will fool you in the first place, come back and fool you again. We are calling the international community, we are calling the United Nations, we are calling the ECOWAS, we are calling the EU. You are calling them to do what? People who are collecting your natural resources for free. America is bragging about being the third richest, being the third highest gold reserve. Where is that gold coming from? Africa. And you want America to come to your rescue? Are we this foolish? America is now telling you how they are supplying oil and gas to Europe. The oil and gas America is supplying, is it from their soil? Is it from their soil? The oil and gas that they are extracting free from Africa. Don't forget that Liberia was colonized by America, and Liberia is one of the highest in oil production. You don't know this. Many people don't know this. There are so many resources in these African countries that they are taking for free that you and me are not aware. We only know about the crude, the oil and gas. So these are the things they are bragging about. There is no country that will come for your rescue. It is you and me that is going to take our freedom by ourselves. We must understand this. We are fighting for total freedom, not the one of other countries where UN will come and give us some books to sign agreement, and they give us freedom of flag, paper, and national anthem. We need total freedom, whereby we will control everything about ourselves. So we must understand this. Thank you for giving me the time.
Thank you so much, Elder Godaman, for that wonderful submission. America, UK, France, Germany, all these, we regard them as world powers. They are only world powers through the subjugation of indigenous populations from Africa. Because what the natural resources of Africa is what is being used to world power them. African resources is what powered them into world powers. They are stealing our natural resources at the expense of our people. Upon that, our plight, our situations are nothing to them. They don't consider you when you are in need. Even the aid they give to you, the aid is another part of slavery. Because before you pay off your debt, it's like camel passing through the eye of a needle. All these people are the reason why indigenous populations in Africa are suffering. They are feeding fat on our natural resources. Unfortunately, they buy some efulefus from all these African countries to help them, to use them as tools to milk dry those African nations. And I thank God for the awakening that some African countries like Burkina Faso, Niger are waking up at this particular time. Unfortunately, such things can never happen in Nigeria because Nigeria is a porous system. Nigeria is a useless country. If a country can lie to the international world, to the media, about a kidnap that they also orchestrated, that is all that you need to know about Nigeria. After 3 years of kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or less than that, Interpol was used by the Nigerian state to make the kidnap of our leader look legal. They came online, their newspaper were washed. Oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been captured through the actions and activities of Interpol. Interpol was used in collaboration with the Nigerian security agencies. They pushed it to the media. The media pushed it to the people. The people all were thinking that, oh, this their crime against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was legal because Nigerians reasoned through their anus. They didn't ask questions. How? Even when they ask questions and there is no answer from their government, they keep mute. They'll be moping. Because Nigeria was never meant to be a prosperous contraption for those people. It is just for economic gains of the British. And that is why they can lie their way to hell and nothing will happen. Americans will not do anything, will not interfere, will not come to the rescue of indigenous population when they are being killed because their government pays allegiance to the American government and the British as well. A whole Interpol's name was being used since 2021 to perpetrate evil against an innocent man, and Interpol kept quiet for close to 3 years. They kept mute, never responded. Why are they responding now? Because they felt that the water is close to their throat. They have now seen that if they don't speak out right now, they are going to be roped into this crime as well because there is evidence. The Vanguard newspaper, their evidence is Nigeria to say that Interpol was complicit because their silence was looked at being consent. Silent, they say, is consent. In 2021, your name were being used to ferry a propaganda that a man was arrested. You didn't talk. Only to come out in 2024 to be speaking about it that said that you were never involved. So what happened all this while? Were you sleeping? Are you going to feign ignorance that you were never aware that Nigeria mentioned you in that case? But thank God, today, internet never lies. We have the proof that you never spoke since 2021. Today you are speaking. The Biafran Republic government in Israel will do everything humanly possible to make sure that all those who participated in the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, one way or the other, will pay a price for that. At least our Prime Minister has said it several times. Very important. Every international organization, every person, individuals or corporate bodies that participated in this, including those who use their private jets. Of course, we know them. You know how to know them? Those who were fighting against the sit at home from Biafra land. Every one of them that were fighting against the sit at home, and Mazi Simon Ekpa has a hand in the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, participated in one way or the other. Those who were writing memos, writing petitions, sending terrorists to Finland, or going to protest at the Finnish embassy, all of them had a hand. Anybody that have castigated in one way or the other the actions of the Prime Minister, the Biafran Republic government in Israel, or even coming against the autopilot, those people are the ones who supported and still supporting the kidnap of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
and all of them are going to pay dearly for it. Thank you so much. JD Walker, your hand is up. You have the mic now.
Thank you so much, our host, David Nana of BWOC. Thank you, our co-host, Frank and Nonso, our own. And thanks all members of the cabinet of Biafra Republic Government in Exile on this space tonight. We thank you. Good evening from here. And our topic says, Nigeria government lied Interpol, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, won Enugu communities e-vote. Yes, we will continue to let our people know the importance of the e-voting that is ongoing for our self-referendum, which is very, 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 very paramount. And not only that, the first phase will be coming to an end at this month. We're just waiting for the Prime Minister of our government to inform us, the updated us what's going on with how many votes or whatever, if they want to release that. Whatever information our government fed us, that's what we'll have to work with. Because there's a lot of things that the government will not like to tell us at the moment until probably the second phase or maybe the third phase towards the end of the year, which will culminate with the declaration of the restoration of independent state of Biafra. We thank everyone that is on our space tonight. We thank you, the government. Thank you, Brian Williams, Ugo Buzo, Ochake, Emeka Ragu, you here. Our own CBI, Criminal Bureau of Investigation, or however you want to say it, Central or whatever you call it. We thank you, our Christopher Okema. You guys should stop calling him FBI, please. It has to be either CIB or CBI. Central Bureau of Investigation or Central Investigation Bureau. It's as simple as that. We don't copy from people. People copy from us. We are special people. You have to understand that. Thank you, our Minister Ugo 247 for being here always. Thank you, our brother. At Mouthpiece of the God, thank you for being here. Obi Chicago, you always here. We thank you for that. MNK, Shibo, our own sister Stella, you've been carrying the mantle on your head all the time. All the time. We thank you for what you're doing for Biafra people, and Chukwu Kikabem will reward you for your effort. Biafra Free Energy, take you here. Sir Williams, thank you for being here. Amushe, Udo, we greet you, my brother. Karigo, my brother. Our own Tina Ezebino here. Ochokosi, and Simon is dead, and Messi, Prince Ifeanyi Chukwu, Mazi Shidara, thank you for being here, my brother. Betlami, is it? Sorry, Betloni, I need them glass there. There's a lot of people here. Patrice is the one. Shibuzosi and Osadebe Biafra called me, and Chukwu Meze, I think, yep, Chukwu Meze BL. Biafra First Love, thank you for being here. And every Onyisi, thank you for being here. Another Gochuku again. There's another, is it Ray Jose? Neg? And a lot of Ifan Yuzochuku, thank you for always a triple M2. Simon Okafo. Simon Okafo, and there's a lot of people. We greet you, Anasabisi. Everyone that's on space tonight, please, if you haven't done so, share this space, because we're on the first space and then it was brought down. I don't know if you're from David Nana's or maybe just network or something kicked him out, but we're here. We will always continue to preach the gospel of the truth. It does not matter what. That's what our leader, Mazin Nanikano, have told us, and we'll continue to do that until the declaration of Biafra, the restoration of independent state of Biafra and beyond, until the government asks us not to, and then it will be done properly in Biafra territories. Thank you all guys for coming. All protocol observed. You see, what Hosti was talking about how Nigeria always lie. What else do you expect from the Islamic State of Nigeria? It was built on a faulty foundation. There's never ever anything that comes out of Nigeria that is ever true in this life. First of all, do we even begin to understand the complication and the implication of what Nigeria have done? A serving president of a country, so-called country or contraption, died. Our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, opens up about whatever happens then. He was hammering on this thing for years. Then after how many years of, maybe 6.5 years or 7, than a president of the United States. The most corrupt president of the United States in the history, which is this Joe Biden. This one-legged man, Chukwuga Okpoko, then he came out and said, they were all mute for all this while. Our leader, Mazen Nandekan, was hitting Nigeria where it hurt. And then he came out and said, because he foreseen the coming of Biafra. And then he came out to say, I think it was 10 or 15 seconds, a short clip, that a country was ruled by a dead president for 6.5 years. And what have you done since then? You were president, you were sworn in to uphold the truth and values, isn't it? But did Biden did that? No, he did not. That's why sometimes people try to create, look, personally, or because we have to toe the line of the government. The government does not support one particular. They're let me tell you, in politics, you don't have permanent friends or permanent enemy. You work with those that will do the biddings of the government for the interest of the people. This is how it works. It does not matter if it's Trump or whoever, or even somebody that maybe they say is more radical than Trump. You have to work with what is available and those that support your interest. This is how it works. Joe Biden is the most corrupt president of the United States ever, and they will never have anyone like him. He came out to say that the president has been ruling the country for the past 6.5 years. So what? What do you do ever since then? You sit there and they did not do anything, but when you see the coming of Biafra, because the template being used by the Biafra Republic government in exile, led by Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, is working wonders. They have tried everything and it did not work. And then he came out to say that. Do you even understand that the whole programs or laws or what have you, that those imposters that call themselves Buhari, there are many of them, we don't even know how many of them, but we can recognize up to 3 or 4 that are consistent. Do you even know that the whole laws that these people sign into law, or whatever project that these people announce, it's nil and void? Because it is not the so-called president of that country that signed those things. I know we are not part of Nigeria anymore. That is definitely. Just to show you and for you to understand the kind of things that this country called, this contraption called Nigeria have committed on its people. When Trump used that word shithole, he understand where he's going. Nigeria was the reason why Africa was called shithole. He was talking specifically about Nigeria. When that stupid imposter went to White House, go and watch that video again. Look at Trump's body language. Go and watch that video after this program, or even watch it as you. Nolu, that place that our leader Mazen Nandekan have been hammering, because he knew that meanwhile this is not the president of Islamic State of Nigeria. He knew that it was an imposter. But just like what our Onyendu said, that even if you bring a dog and name him as your president, that the international community will respect that. That is the rules of the game. This is how politics works. Because they will not come and tell you, it's late for you, the citizen of that contraption, to do the needful. They will not come and do it for you. They will not. Just like what is going on at the moment. For how many years have our leader Mazen Nandekan kidnapped from Kenya and rendition to Nigeria unlawfully? What happened? By British law itself, it says if a citizen is kidnapped in overseas, it does not matter what country it is. It is the responsibility of the Commonwealth Foreign Affairs to pay a visit to that person if he or she is reachable. The British High Commission in Nigeria and what have you of British in Nigeria never for once paid a visit to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Okukano, in the DSS dungeon up to this present minute that we speak. Not once. He has never been given the so-called, oh my goodness, these people have dealt with us. The British have dealt with us. The only time that there's brother, do you know that the statement from the US Department of Human Rights, whatever bullshit, do you know that the British is the one that asked them to make that comment to test the water because they've foreseen the coming of Biafra? They are not part and will never be part of whatever that Biafra would bring in Africa. No one is going to be part of it because we will stand alone. We will be the first country in the whole of Africa that will stand alone by ourselves. Our decision will be from our government and our people. What you're looking at is the real true democracy that people have been preaching about. The government of the people, for the people, and by the people. Whatever way the United States of Biafra citizens, whatever we tell our government is what they are going to do for the interest of us, the citizen. That is the true democracy. No country practices it in Africa. All this nonsense that you're seeing and all those stories is just bullshit. It doesn't even exist to start with. The British have told the US Department, don't forget that British was the US colony as well. They are their master. They told them, go and make this statement. Why is it that the British wish our leader was a citizen? Why didn't they make this statement? Do you think it's coincident? US Department will just come and make a pronouncement without the British involved or knowing about it? It never happened. Why they did this is to test the waters to see what our government will do. You have all failed because the statement is light already. We have left you. And another big implication for the Islamic State of Nigeria is this. They know that statement for sale, that what you did to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we don't support it anymore. Regardless, anyway, we know that it's all politics. It's a politics statement, but at the same time as well, it's telling the zoo that what you're doing currently have all failed. So you have to reproach. You have to do something else. What you are doing is not working because these people are going faster. This man, he know the game. He understand the game. We are talking about our prime minister. He understands the game. What you are doing, this is the kick in the leg. You know, sometimes when something want to happen to you, Yoshi, maybe you are going out. All of a sudden, you forget, like you nearly walk out to the. Oh my God, I forget. You just that 30 seconds or a minute that you're walking again and come back. Yoshi, oh, when you will not know. You will not realize it. This is what the US is doing to the Islamic State of Nigeria at the moment. Now, they are drawing them. Listen, this thing is not working. Do something different. These people are going, and we cannot help you because what they are doing is legit. Forget about all this nonsense that you're hearing, that it does not matter the amount of weapons that you acquired. It is not David and Nana, you are having a connection problem. If you need to fix this right away, please. You're having a connection problem. I can see it from here already. So what they are.
Mazi, they will try to retrieve the space.
Try to retrieve the space, please. Or they're going to shut it down. So what the British do is to tell the US government, go and do this. Go and make this. Let's see what the prime ministers will do. And what did our prime minister do? Our prime minister told them that it's too late already. That is not even good enough. Stop selling arms to the Islamic State of Nigeria. Start from there, and they will know that you're serious. You cannot. As in you cannot be Jack the Ripper. You use one hand to give somebody something and use the left and cut the pocket and take it back. It doesn't work that way. Come, do something significant so that we can see that you are truly in support. What haven't you done? The so-called United Nations on Human Rights, arbitration of human rights and whatever, haven't they given the zoo 6 months? 6 months they gave them, that all hell is going to break loose. Where did the hell break loose? Are we not in a year and 6 months of that this thing? Did they do anything? They did not do anything. Who takes action? No one takes action. This is all buncon. They allow the Islamic State of Nigeria to do whatever they like as a spoil child, because you have the British behind, you have the British on your side, you have the US on your side, and you have the, of course, we all know these days that the EU is a terrorist organization. Full terrorist organization led by that stupid idiot from
They have done it again. They have stop us again. They can't allow us to rest. Yeah, I had the government telling him to get the Biafrans, wake up and do something. The CIA or whatever you call them, UN and other people are joined together to kidnap our leader. They will not allow you to breathe. They can't allow you to rest, because it is their plan that Africa will remain in bondage. They planned it that you will never ever have breathing space, so that they keep milking you. But guess what? Guess what? The people milking you using the terrorists, that's why you see the point that he raised. If Joe Biden or our president, whatever they call themselves in America here, can keep quiet, knowing fully well that Boko Haram is dead, they kept you quiet. They want you to reason. They want you to think. They want you to figure it out yourself. They had our leader saying it, but they didn't want to put mouth. They had everything. They had our leader shouting that this is not Buhari. Buhari is dead. Do you think the world leader didn't know? The CIA, the UN, everybody knew about Boko Haram death, but they refused to speak about it because they know that this is not their own fight. They want you to fight your battle. They want you to be the one that will fight your own battle. If you don't want to fight your battle, you are waiting for America to come and help you fight your battle. You're on your own. You are on your own. That's why he waited for after 6 years. He came on American National TV to tell the world that Nigeria is the only country where dead man ruled you for 6 good years. 6 good years. Can America accept such? Can such things happen in America? 6 good years. You know why I support Trump? You know why I love him? He's the only one that looked at that Boko Haram when he was alive and asked him, why are you killing the Christians in Nigeria? He's the only one that touched him and said, this is not a human being again. You remember when he shook him, he refused. You remember? You guys don't forget. When you call it shithole, you have examined it and know that no human being from America will survive in that kind of situation in Nigeria. Nobody. You in America that is supporting Nigeria, can you go to Nigeria and stay there and live there for 6 months and be the same? Your mental, you will be tortured mentally, physically, just emotionally, everything. Nobody is normal in that country again. Nobody sleep like human being in that country again. Who is happy in Nigeria as I'm talking to you now? The percentage are not even up to 10%. These are the criminal politicians. People like Oluwalemba, who is sacrificing his brethren because of his Oluwole certificate forged. Because once he kick against what the Hamas people who sent him there, who signed that contract with him, once he kick against them, they will put him where he belongs. These are the kind of people some people are still standing with. These are the kind of people some people are taking selfie. Let's stop entering any security agency in Nigeria. They are sacrificing you, whether a ebube monkey, or ebube ihe ọbụla. Onye agụụ na-agụ ka mma karịa onye ga-anwụ in 5 minutes. Stop joining any security. Thank you for sharing. Any security agency in that zoo, stop joining it. It's a death trap how to get our men and use them for whatever they want them to use. They are using you. They are using you. They are using you in security agencies. All the security agencies, they are trying to use you to buy you. They will recruit you. They will call it a bube monkey, a bube this, a bube that. They are not bringing them back. So Biafrans, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Go and vote. The first phase of this our e-voting is about to finish. Welcome, welcome. The first phase, put your name in there. Go and vote. E-voting doesn't take more than 3 minutes. Once you have your Gmail set, 2 minutes in your smartphone, you are finished voting. Go and vote. Don't join any security agency in that dungeon. Don't, please. Go and vote and help others. We are still on our voting. We are still on our e-voting. Go and vote. Go and vote. We are winning, no? We are winning already. We are winning. But we want more. I told you last time, if you score 40, 50 in a class, if everybody is targeting 90, and even the person that scored 90 is targeting 100, even the person that scored 100 is targeting to go to the next class and telling you that this is not my class. That is where we are. The level in which we are now, we have passed the pass mark, but we are targeting. They can't beat us. The lazy people. Lazy people. We were discussing it the other day. Even America here, they are lazy, really lazy people. Without the Africans that build them, that is helping them, that they are enslaving even we that use our leg to enslave ourselves. We are the one, they can't let us go because they can't. What can they do? Paying child support, staying at home, smoking and drinking, taking nonsense weed and whatever, crack or whatever. They are the most corrupt. Thank you, welcome. They are the most corrupt and lazy people I've seen. Look at them. They don't even have anything, any small thing. They will go and buy themselves and say, my girlfriend leave me for this one. My boyfriend did not answer my call. That's why they will take their life. That is the kind of people who cannot withstand One day of what people are passing through in that dungeon. We are strong. Anywhere we do, we go to breathe. No matter the condition, we go to breathe. Tell me American person who can work 24 hours, who can work round the clock, 12-hour shift, or are they faint? That is what we do. We do, some do even more than 17-hour shift, 24 hours. Thursday, I am telling you Westerners, you Europeans, you have to wake up. If you allow these Hamas people to take over your land, all the things that keep you happy, that made you not to buy yourself, that made you not to commit suicide, because some of them go to cinema and be sitting down and be watching, ha 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 ha. Some of them go to where they are playing sports, ha 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 ha, happy. All those things that keep you happy, Americans, once you support this Hamas, everything will go down, because you don't see girls playing sports, soccer. It will be only men. It will not be entertaining no more. All those things you see girls, our girls in bikini swimming, you will not see them again. All our girls in bikini dancing, you will not see them again. How many Hamas children have you seen in TikTok dancing? All those things that make you happy. How many Hamas children have you seen in Facebook making people happy, entertaining you? If you support this virus, it will eat everybody up. You have started seeing it in your schools, in your high schools, in your universities. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Keep tapping. Thank you. All those things, we are the one to liberate ourselves. We are not even begging you. We are not begging you. What we need is just fund. We have men. We can do it ourselves. It is our freedom. We are not begging you. After all, we did not give you your own freedom. You fought in the same UK, United Kingdom, London, British. You fought the same people we are fighting today. But anybody supporting this Hamas, it will surely come back to you. What goes around comes around. Remember your 9/11. I'm talking to American people. They are watching. If you like, watch through the back door. If you will like, come inside. I don't care. I am telling you that this virus, this Hamas you are supporting, you will eat everybody. So far, I know where I come from. I know where I come from. You that don't know where you come from, you call yourself Black America, you call yourself Caucasian America, whatever you call yourself, if you support this Hamas, you will eat everybody. Remember 9/11. Remember what is going on now. All the things that make you happy, you go and watch. You will not enjoy it no more, because they will start marrying your children at the age of 5 and 10. And they will cage them, cover them like masquerade. All those things that, my boyfriend left me yesterday, they will go and jump into lagoon. Because my girlfriend left me for another man, they will go and buy themselves. Because the YouTube, the Facebook, the internet, the whole world that makes you happy when you are in sorrow, because you can't withstand any little shock. We African, we can stand any shock. We don't care. You cannot even withstand little shock. You will start crying up and down. Next time you will by yourself. But we are telling you right now that what you are supporting, the Hamas you are supporting, the 9/11 you are supporting, it will come back, surely come back to you in a millionfold. And that time, also somebody who got Abazu. Thank you. Also somebody who got Abazu. We are 700. Keep going. Also somebody who got Abazu. They kidnap our leader. They target CIA. They target UN, gave them 6 months to release him. Till after 6 months, nobody talk. Nobody want to speak about our leader. They say Interpol this, Interpol that. They use your name to lie that you are the one that kidnapped our leader, Mazen Nandekano. And you did not come out to debunk it. You saw it in national newspaper, in national zoo television. They kidnapped and renditioned him and tortured him almost at the point of death. They brought him. They put your name. You have office. You could not defend your office. The CIA, I know all of you are involved. You are watching me. All of you are involved. History. You see this internet don't lie. Even if you kill all Biafrans, God forbid, but we must defend ourselves. Even if anything you do today, 100 years today, it will come back. Your name is among the people who kidnap our leader through phone call, through body language, through a connection, because of the bounty placed on him, because of our mineral resources you are interested in, because of anything you want to benefit from that dungeon, because of whatever. Your name was among the people that planned it. If you don't enter. Till your 5th generation. Till thy kingdom come. Till your 5th generation. You will never breathe. You are among the person, among the group, among the countries that did this heinous crime. You will never, ever. Wait for it. It's coming. You know, karma is real. This time around, we don't even wait for 5th generation. It come immediately. We are the children of light. We are when the sun starts coming out from the east, does it come from the west? Does it come from the north? Does it come from? It is we that is giving you light. In America, you know, where can you not see a Biafra? Any organization you don't see Biafra, the organization will go down. Any country you didn't see Biafra, the country will go down. You kidnap our leader for fighting for his people to live, to be alive, for his people not to be enslaved, for his people not to be raped, for his people not to be killed, humiliated, to live like human. You are supporting the people who value animal more than human being. You are supporting the people who forcibly taking up children of 5 years for marriage. You are supporting the people who, if you refuse to be in their church, in their mosque, they will buy you, they will slit your throat. This is the people you are supporting. This is the people your country is supporting, and you are keeping quiet. You are keeping quiet. This is the kind of country you are supporting. Your country is supporting. You say you are working in CIA. You are working in Interpol. You are one of this one. You are in UN office. And you are pretending. And you had it when they said that they kidnapped. It is your office they use in kidnapping our leader. You cannot debunk it. You did not come out. You were there. They are fronting Hamas in a national television. You could not say nothing. You could not say nothing. Thank you. Biafrans, go and vote. Do your own part and leave the rest for our government. Do your part. Go to www.ipobinusa.org/donate. Buy granite for our gallant men. Vote for your freedom. The same app, you can donate, you can vote in the same app, that www.ipobinusa.org/donate. The same app, you can vote. The same app, you can donate. It doesn't take, the e-voting doesn't take 2 minutes. So far, you know, you have your Gmail. Once you have your Gmail, the next thing is input your details. It will ask you for your account, for your state. You will have 40 states of United States of Biafra. 40 United States of Biafra, yes. Once you pick your own, if you don't know your own, just pick anyone. Pick anyone. You go to county immediately. If you don't know which one is your county, pick anyone. He will ask you, yes or no. You must, of course, you must vote yes. Vote yes for good things. Vote yes for your children not to suffer like you. Vote yes for Opoluza Wala Wala, good hospital, job, electricity. Since I came to America, I never see up NEPA. Since when I was in Togo, Togo, my university day, only one day they took light. They put it in television. They put it in national newspaper. They put it everywhere. The taking of that light, it did not even reach up to 30 minutes. I was bringing my food, thinking that the thing will reach the whole day. And do you know what? These are the countries that the zoo, they are using your mineral resources to power their own electricity. Why can't you live like human being? What did America have that we don't have 1 million times? What did other countries, Europe, Asia, have that we are not blessed more than them? Why will we be living like nomadic, like people in the bushes? Why will we be following these people sheepishly? Some people are still waiting for be 30-30 or be 20-35. Obi who opened his mouth and tell you that Biafra died like 1915 Naya, 50 Papia, and 50 Mamia. These are the people where anyway, they are not our problem right now. My problem is Hamas, Musa and group who are killing my people. But these enablers, if we didn't do nothing concerning them, these people will not allow us to breathe because they have been bought over to come and deal with us. Let me see if they are back. Because they are not allowing them to come. You see? Please, put your name in the book of life. Make sure your name is in the book of life. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are in Wi-Fi here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, please. Thank you. Thank you, Nelly. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that heart. Thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. They are not allowing them to come. But we must go home now. We are not waiting for anybody. We are not waiting for anybody. Thank you for the like. Thank you. If United Nations can give them 6 months for them to release our leader, and they refuse to release our leader, and they didn't say nothing, why are you keeping quiet? We will say something. If America is keeping quiet, the Westerners are keeping quiet, why will you keep quiet? Is he not your brother? Is he their brother? Why will you keep quiet? You have to fight. You have to cry your cry. Write something, please. Welcome. This is our gifter. Please follow our gifter. You see, this country you are waiting for will never, ever come to rescue you. No, they will never come to rescue you. You are the one to rescue yourself. But why I am always telling our people that if the Westerner, the Europe, the American people allow these Hamas people to take over our land, God forbid, because we will not allow it. We will defend ourselves with everything in us. Even if they are bringing one granite, we will give them 10 granates. Hallelujah. You know, American people will be the one that will, when they have heart attack, when they have little problem, they will start crying, oh, my boyfriend, oh, I lost my job, oh, my children, oh, this one. They are the one that cannot withstand shock. Not to talk of when something like Hamas come and take over. 9/11, for example. And you see them now in the schools everywhere, in the colleges everywhere, in the markets, anywhere you see violence, go there, you see Hamas people. This one that you go to downtown, you see them big blockade of big government, big head them, where they are residing, that cars cannot come close to it. Thank you. We are in 2K. All those things. You see, we blocked our environment, our offices. These are like Aso Rock in Nigeria, in that zoo. When you allow Hamas to come to America, they are coming now. They are coming. You heard me. They are coming. As others are coming, they are trooping in masses. There are many of them from different countries. You should understand what I mean. They are coming now. Very soon. Give them 3 years or highest 4 years. Give them 3 years or highest 4 years. You see them dressed in bomb and go to that building. Despite those things, you blockade that they cannot enter that. This is our Aso Rock big man mansion, them where you cannot park for 5 minutes. No parking. Go, keep going. They will go there and start bombing you guys. You have to open your eyes. If you don't open your eyes, you will get it. You think what we are fighting is a small fight? What we are dealing with in that dungeon, people that are coming to Biafra land to kill our people, you think it's just hit, slap me, I slap you? No, think again. If America witnessed half of what we have witnessed in our territory, all of you will collapse, will die in 5 minutes. You that cannot withstand little 9/11. Do you know how many 9/11 we have seen in Biafra land? Do you know how many 9/11 the Jos people, Plateau people have seen? Do you know how many 9/11 that you have seen in indigenous people's land, people that are Christian dominated areas? Do you know? You don't know. You don't know when we are talking, because their color is not your color. Let them go and die. That's what makes you, when Ukraine are dying, you start talking. When Russia are fighting, you start talking. But we are telling you about some people somewhere called Biafra land. You don't want to talk. We are telling you about some people in Plateau. You don't want to talk. The Christian, and you claim you are a Christian. You claim you are a Christian, while your Christian brethren are being slaughtered on a daily basis. You don't care. You don't care. Then later you want me to join you as a Christian. Later you want me to join you. That is why I'm like, what the kind of Christianity are we calling what kind of Christians are we? When your fellow Christians are being slaughtered somewhere, the 99%, you hear that these Hamas people are bombing churches, are killing the Christians. They started from our seminarians, from reverend fathers, from going to communities now. They will bomb churches. They will kidnap children. They will kidnap people from schools. They will kidnap here and there. They will be cutting them into pieces. Go to Twitter. Go to X and see horrific images of what they are doing to our people back home. And you want us to keep quiet. And you are not talking, but you work in the media houses. You can write. You can say something. You can do and talk about our prime minister. You can kick against us, defending ourselves, but you call yourself Sahara Desert representative. When Nigeria will start happening to you, I saw one yesterday. He was supporter of one Nigeria until his own village, her own village was attacked. Yesterday, she came to be, we know the charlatans. We know you charlatans. You might be listening to me, babe. You might be listening to me, girl. Madam, you are listening to me. Thank you. Keep sharing. I know she will be listening to me, because I told her yesterday that if I am not streaming, I would have come to space to reply her. When they don't even have regard for our prime minister, you are calling him Simon Ekpa. Whether or not your mate. Keda anu ife ida afuzo. Ndewo nna. Keda anu ife ida afuzo. Keep tapping. She was one of the people supporting them. Gathering of vultures. Supporting them. Kicking against what we are doing. When the village in old Enugu state was affected, she came and be lamenting. Please, tell our Simon. They call on Simon, now your mate. Now your mate. Simon, now your mate. Ebeki jeli jumala for God. For her to even call Kama Israel, do you know how she was pronouncing Kama Israel? Kama Israel. Kama Israel. I said, this one, no, cool. Attacking us everywhere. You think we are not seeing you? We know all your handles. Whether you are in TikTok, whether in your Facebook, whether in your YouTube, whether in X, we know you all. Unless you are not active, we know you all. Whatever you are doing, we know you. Don't think that we don't know you. Keep tapping. Don't think that we don't know you. We know all of you. It is only when it is your turn that you will come and say, oh, my village is attacked. Oh, come and help us. When other villages were attacked, what did you do? Where were you? You were singing obituary. You were busy shouting and singing praises of people of Nigeria that is slaughtering and raping your women. Yesterday, you came lamenting. When I was Simon, call Bogi. I wrote you several times immediately. Don't ever. And you watching me. If you ever want to speak anywhere, I hear you calling our Prime Minister Simon you by his name. Amam no Bogi call. If you are a lawyer, are you a politician? If you are a lawyer and a politician, are you a military man? These three combinations is what singled him out. If you are all of them, do you live in Finland? If you live in Finland and you are a lawyer and you are a military man and you are a politician, are you speaking for us? He is our prime minister. We made him prime minister. We are the one that made him our prime minister, not you. So when you want to address him, put that respect or you skip it. You don't even talk about him. Keep tapping. You are not tapping. No. Yes. We will deal with all of you. We will Biafranize all of you. We will Biafranize all of you. When your own village is affected is when you want to come and be calling our prime minister to come and rescue you. But when others, you think after Okwama, they will not go to Warri, they will not move to Delta if we don't stop them. They will not move to Asaba if we don't stop them. We are stopping them because they have started in Kanu. You didn't say anything. They started in Madara church. You didn't say nothing. It is moving down to Jos. You didn't say nothing. It came to Kogi. You didn't say nothing. You went to Hamufu. You didn't voice out. You went to Zombe. You didn't say nothing. You went to Olo. You went to Obiageri Market in Old Imo State. You didn't say nothing. Python dance 1, Python dance 2, crocodile smiled, all in Biafra land. You kept quiet until it came to your own doorstep. Turn by Turn Nigeria PLC. When I'm calling it Turn by Turn Nigeria PLC, did I see any state or any village before I call it Turn by Turn Nigeria PLC? No. I didn't see your village before I said it. Fulani, a virus is a virus. If you allow it to stand here, you don't cut it off, you will continue. If you don't cut this your hand, it will go to chest and buy you. That is what they are coming for. That is what they are coming for. They are not coming for you to, please now, oh, hold on. Oh, I'm just in the fingernail. our leader told you, and this medically, a virus is to be cut off immediately. If you don't cut virus, it will eat you and die you. This Hamas is a virus that we must join hands together to fight it till the end. We must. It's a must. We must join hands together and stop it before it's too late. If you don't stop it now, if you don't stop it now, if you don't join what we are doing, go and vote. www.ipobinusa.org/donate is still the website. Go and donate. Buy granite for the gallant men. Go and give them more strength. We need more woto in all villages. Remember, our angels cannot be in all villages at the same time. Did you hear me? If you are calling them in Ebonyi State, they see that your eyes is focused on old Ebonyi State. They might attack old Imo State or old Anambra State or old Delta State. These people, that's why you see them. They went to the market to be playing music and be dancing and be parading, so that they will distract you. You will focus on that market. They will hit somewhere. We don't want to lose our men no more. Excuse me. We don't want to lose our men no more. So help us. When you see something, say something. When you hear something, say something. That is how we're supposed to be. That is how it is supposed to be. Our leader have been kidnapped for 3 good years. Nobody, UN did not say nothing. Interpol did not say nothing. FBI did not say nothing. They were using their head to take the bullet that we are the one that did it. You did not say nothing until now. Go continue sleeping. We are not waiting for you. We don't care who helped them or who. What we are doing is that we must restore this Biafra. Our leader will come out. You refuse him coming out. The international community did not say anything, even when he won them in the court. All the court, he told you he will win you in your court. And he won. One court say, leave him to go. The other one say, he must not go. This one say, he will do this one. This one say, he will do that. Some of the journalists, almost Sahara Desert, some of them working for the zoo, I'm telling him he must denounce Biafra before he come. Go and denounce your papa. Denounce who you are, your name, your human being. Go and eye yourself. When you denounce yourself, you buy yourself. Before our leader will denounce Biafra, you will first of all buy yourself. Lagoon is open. He did not commit any crime. Nande, onyamuma, nande, nkeneti mkpu n'ọzara ewo, onyamuma, nande, onyamuma, nande, nkeneti mkpu n'ọzara ewo, onyamuma. He was telling you all the things that are happening today. He was busy telling me, educating us in our Radio Biafra, telling us to be prepared, that the Hamas are coming, that these Fulani are coming to buy you, that they will come to rape your women, they will come to marry your children at the age of 5, they will come to destroy your crop with their cows in the name of land grabbers. They will come forcibly to rape our women, chase them away and slaughter our men in the farms. Today, is it not happening? All the things he told you for almost 15 years in Radio Biafra, all of them have come to pass. Biafra is the last miracle and is coming to pass in this year. Now, Konaka, thank you. We are almost in 2K. Yes. Keep tapping. We are winning. We are winning them all. Tell them that we are not asking them. Once they heard about the bounty, Ndi Atliogo, Ndi Nzama PLC, if they are paying them €5,000, $5,000 as their salary, The zoo promised to pay them 10,000. The chameleon, they turned to the other color. They gave details. They gave information. When you see our leader coming out from Washington, D.C., from here, from there, from all the countries he have been before they kidnapped him, he came with some men you are looking up to, thinking that they are freedom fighters. Today, 90% of them, if not 100, have told you that they have ambition to be a governor. They have ambition, political ambition. People who you have been going to give views, you have been listening to. You watch them every day when we are telling you, don't go there, no road. You don't hear. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for that wonderful gift. We are telling you, stop these people. Stop listening to them. You don't want to, because you think they are giving you, hey, na kolono onye gift aka. Thank you for that wonderful roses. Smell nice. You want to be giving them views. You give them muzzle to be attacking us who are doing the needful. Ebeka hanine no. Mandi do no oba. Hanine ni na abanasiana. Hanine, they are not my problem. That's why I don't use them as topic. I can't on TV here and be talking about them. No, it doesn't make sense. I know where my energy is supposed to be channeled. That's why I don't give them any attention. I don't give them. They are not Hamas that are coming to buy me. Some of them mistakenly or knowingly or unknowingly, they were doing what they were doing, thinking that they are in the right direction. They were deceived. But you that went to Finland to protest, you that I saw your picture in Finland protesting against our prime minister, welcome. Welcome. If you come back to plead, our ancestors will forgive you. If you don't welcome back to apologize and repent inside, you will hear from our ancestors. This flogging, no be we that go flog you. I know some of you. I have NGO. Come and support my NGO. Are we supporting your NGO? So people who don't have NGO and who don't have support will be what? If I don't send money to my family back home and I put it in buying granite for our gallant men, I sleep very well than giving it to my family. I swear to God Almighty. I'm telling you. If I give them food and the people protecting them don't have granite, what will happen? In a twinkle of an eye, they will wipe all of them off. So which one is better? Give them freedom. Secure everybody. You that is planning to go to zoo, you that is planning to travel, and you don't want to support what we are doing. And I'm live, because call in the other one if you want to contribute. Call in the other one. I'm still live. I'm live. Call in the other phone, please. This one. Sorry about that. So my brothers and sisters, kunite no. Everybody should get up right now. It is not okay. They are hearing you. Go ahead. Can you hear?
In a program.
Now I told you. I thought you wanted.
I'm just coming in, but no problem. I know it must have been on the recent attack in Enugu State.
Yes, right? Go ahead. They're hearing you. Go ahead.
Okay, that is it. You know, good afternoon, Biafrans. I had the young man.
You say,
if I na cosins ya, Kembuchu, Kodo Yobananya, na ndị a na-akpọ ndị politician, they are not there for us. So ife ga-azọpụta anyị ka anyị nche jiri ofu obi support Biafra Republic government in exile. Because na ndị a na-akpọ ndị politicians, those you call your politicians, are already compromised. They don't care. They don't care about you. Imagine a situation whereby people, instead of chasing away the marauding Fulanis, they are using the Fulani as an alibi to do what? To have a kind of political recognition. That is the one we saw in Obelafo. I don't know whether they call him Uche. No. The name, I forgot the name. That they said he wanted to go and the reason why he's clustering Fulani herdsmen is because he wants to extend his hand of marriage with the daughter of Absalami Abubakar. That is a kind of hint we had concerning that man in the area of Obelafo and Osoka and Ihamufu, within those areas that I'm pointing at now. Because of that, he sold out his village, entire community, to the Fulanis. The Fulanis came in mass, and they were dancing towards him. The nice thing is that these people collided with the Nigerian army, Nigerian military, and they sacked our entire community. We are hearing bad news every day. I want our people to understand that they should support the Biafra Republic government in exile. Government in exile is very legal. Israel, that is the number 5th world power today, was created in exile prior to 1947. Even after that, there was a war that was being waged. Our people should wake up. Forget about the Reverend Father Nakon and the pastor. Christianity is not a powerful man survival religion. It is a religion of the weak people. And the best religion is for our survival. Because all these all these Christians, they confuse our people. Then you have fake hope. Instead, I got support. I got support on the Nazo handle. And now Bakuru on the father and the politician. The father and the politician are the same thing. They don't think about you. The best person you're supposed to follow is Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, which is Biafran government in exile. If not, these people will finish our people. This is what is there. There is no any other way. The only way is to follow the government in exile and believe in whatever the government in exile is doing, so that we will liberate ourselves. Also, when the politician, I get no tenkobo, change in America like Obiano and the host of others. Yes, I'm an Nanga, but Ono in Nigeria. Even he wanted to go to prison in Obodo Ibo. I can additionally tell you that. If not, he wouldn't have orchestrated such a thing. But woe to him and woe to most of them. Just follow our prime minister. There is no other way. If you like, call Jesus from now to tomorrow. Remember that who killed Jesus was government. Government is the head of principalities of power. But in our own case, the Nigerian government is not our government. Our government is Biafra Republic government in exile. There will be a time that the government will be in homeland. There will be a time that the government in exile will become government in homeland. Then I dozie by anya rosa wara. Uzo gana ga from Enugu to Onitsha geru. Oga more than 8. More engineer. I'm a qualified engineer. I know what I'm saying. Uzo gesi Enugu naga Abakaliki oga carry 8. Eto akodi kwa. Uzo gesi from Abakaliki na goes cross river oga carry 8. Eto akaga create other internal roads. Eto di Obodo Oyibo eto di na afuna na Dubai na fasi Obodo Oyibo ndi ocha. Akwa the same Chineke kele ayi. But ihe meji ndi ocha kanyema. Ihe meji ndi ocha kanyema is that they understand political freedom. Political freedom is by fight. Is by we speaking in one voice. Don't support the Nigerian politician. Support Ojukwu. Whatever Ojukwu did was very correct. presently support Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa did not compromise. That's why they are looking for him everywhere, because he did not compromise. That is the gospel truth I can say in this afternoon before I drop this my mic. God bless you all.
Bless you too, na kunaka. Support our government, support our prime minister, support our leader, Mazen Nando Kukano, who never ever denounced Biafra, who promised not to disappoint you, who promised not to bow down, who is still standing tall, fighting to liberate me and you. Vote for your freedom, vote for Biafra, vote for good governance, vote for your life. Before governance, your life matters, Biafra. Your life matters a lot for me. Vote so that you live like human. Today, some cats, look at one reverend father, pick a dog from Obodo Oyibo, clean the dog, homeless dog, and be bringing the dog to church. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, one name. Write something so that I will pin your comment. Look at a reverend father in Obodo Oyibo, pick the dog. Ago ana agubo monnem. Ana ejasa chacha nketa ahu, buru dog, bia to church, and be telling the congregator about the dog. Some dogs, some cats are living better than people back there in that shithole, who are mentally, physically, just mention it, tortured, traumatized. Go and vote for your freedom, because no one. Vote yes for your freedom. Vote yes, so that if you suffer, your unborn children will not suffer. Vote yes for things you see today happening in that country. You are applying for their visa. You are coming for me to connect you to Oyibo woman. You are coming telling me you need Oyibo husband. Vote, go and vote. You are applying to Jakba. Vote for your freedom first. No country, those people who told you that we are going to the same heaven, but they don't want to give you visa. Think am. They deny you visa for you to enjoy the same environment I'm seeing here, but they don't want you to come and enjoy it, but they want you to go to heaven with them. And they know where. Biko no monem, go and vote. Vote for Biafra. Go and donate to www.ipobinusa.org/donate. Buy granite for our gallant men. If Hamas is coming with 1 koboko, we will give them 100 koboko. Hallelujah. That is the music, the song the Hamas people are dancing in our land. I can see her bachago hono. Obiade ebum ga-egbu onye. Onye isi anyị na-awa aja nke ya ka ọ ga-ejichu. Na-edelu m ise under the comment section. Obiade ebum ga-egbu onwe ya. Onye si na ya agaghị enwe freedom, o sinye mmiri ọkụ ya asụ na asụ. O mee akamụ ya etinyere ya sugar. They are holding our leader since 3 years. Today, Interpol and CIA and UN, they are keeping quiet. Some came out to say, we did not partake in that. Oh. It is not we that did it. Where were you? As I'm here now, somebody will be putting my name in TV, in newspaper, that I'm one of the people that kidnapped one child in our neighborhood. And I saw it. Not that I didn't see it. Oh. I saw the news. And I kept quiet. After 3 years, I will come to say, it is not me. No be juju be that. Boy, no. Then he said, remember our code. Hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu now. He did not commit any crime. I told you to make it to be trending. Anywhere you see, even Twitter space or X space is on. First comment, hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu now. If you make it trending anywhere in the whole world, once they type hashtag, that dollar sign, that naira sign, anywhere they type it, the first thing that will pop up is free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. That's how you make things popular in the internet. If you want your village to be in the internet, every word you want to type, hashtag your village, you will go to Google by force. Google will start picking it. People coming to your village will know that there's a village like this. Because when you want to open a Facebook, you don't know where your village belongs. You don't know this one, you don't know that one. You choose a neighboring village because you saw it in the Google. No, make your own popular. Biafra must be popular. Free Nnamdi Kanu must be popular. Hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu now. Number 1 code. Number 2, hashtag Biafra referendum. One word. Welcome, welcome. Number 3, hashtag Biafra is our home. No. Number 4, hashtag Biafra is our last hope. Number 5, comment. Of course, you know, when you see it going down like this, you understand what it means. Hashtag Hamas the terrorist. No space. Hashtag Fulani the terrorist. No space. Again. Hashtag Boko Haram the terrorist. Hashtag Musa the terrorist. They are the terrorists terrorizing the indigenous people. Hashtag Nigeria military the terrorist. Today, the whole world have seen and know who are the terrorists. Today, the whole world will know that these are the people killing the indigenous people in that shithole, in that country. They call it Nigeria. Some people will come and tell me, one Nigeria, one Nigeria. Have you heard one America? Have you heard one Britain? Have you heard one Cyprus? Have you heard one Canada? I love you all. They are not coming back. They blocked them in Twitter, X Space. So the people working for, oh, okay, they are coming back. Very good.
You know, in the same area. So if this thing continue this way, I don't think that our Biafra defense will go in such a place, because the people also have the will to decide what they want. You know, if they don't want our government to defend them, even though it's still Biafra land, we are in charge. Well, because you cannot sabotage, or let me just don't use the word sabotage. You cannot be an informant to the enemy and you expect our able men to just come in, you know, just like that. There must be a cooperation. There must be a cooperation. Mba, in his statement, mentioned that we are trying to give our these people a cover, and they have done this to us, which means they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Let's not think that our government is not doing something, or they don't like certain people. No. Everything about defense is strategy. You don't just give yourself away because you want to defend somebody. It doesn't work that way. Things are done in a very in an unorganized manner.
especially to do with defense. So I believe that our PM have sent message. A lot of people were saying is just only Igwe, only Igwe. It's not about only Igwe. Igwe is just a face, is a popular someone that people know, but he is not the only one involved. Igwe have people that works for him. He has Ndiotimbu and so on and so forth. And then the people, who are they following? Who are they calling? Have anybody come out openly from those areas and called for the government of Biafra? We are the one actually calling for the government to go and help. We are the one calling, but we have not seen anybody from those areas, coming to call our government to come and help them out. We've not seen any, So I believe that our government are doing something. They are working towards that, but it's not gonna be an easy thing, because we don't want any of our men, to be killed, from these marauders and all that. That area is very, very complicated. It's similar to some places in Abakaliki, in old Ebonyi State, where they embrace the Fulanis. They have them in their own villages. They have them as brothers and sisters. They intermarry in some areas. If you watch the videos during the Ramadan, you can see our Igbo brothers from Nsukka and all that speaking, Igbo, wearing hijab and all this, and you'll be surprised. These people, their husband might be Fulanis, they are, and all that. So it's a complicated something that everybody has to be very, very careful when you're trying to talk about Enugu State, especially that side. These people have invaded that place, not one, not two, not three, and I believe that it's time for them, especially the youth in that area, to make their decision and to protect their village. And if they do that, you will see that the job will be easier for our men to go there and needful. Thank you so much. I greet everyone here. We keep moving. The voting is ongoing. Encourage people, give them what they need to make sure that they vote, support them, as much as you can. Not only that, we also have our Biafra security administration, where you can get all the information you need about ID card, about how to submit your data to the government, about events. Visit that website. If you have the privilege to go to Finland this year, better register now, so that you will not say that maybe you register late and you don't get a place. So join now, register now, so that you'll be part of that history. This year is going to be a special year for us Biafran, and you don't want to miss out in anything at all. You want to be part and a parcel of everything that will happen in Latte, Finland this year. Also want to talk about the shop that is coming up. Is also a way of raising money, for our defense. Know that we are doing this thing by ourselves. There is no country helping us
in terms of donating and all that. We are the one donating. That is why these people are confused, because they've been searching to see who is supporting them, who is sponsoring them and all that. We are the one doing everything, and it's our right. So please keep on supporting, keep on donating. That is why the defense can go round, go everywhere. The entire Biafra land is by our donation. If there is no fund, there is no way. And you know that any bullet that goes out doesn't come back. It has to be replaced. And all these things is money. Money, 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 money. So anywhere you can help or support, or somebody that knows somebody, talk to them, let them support what we are currently doing at the moment. Nigeria, they have millions and millions and billions of dollars set aside for this. But the only thing we assure them that they can never win us. It's impossible. It's impossible. So support as much as you can. Let's do this thing once and for all. It will never stay longer again. And we will be in a Biafra land, building our nation the way we want it to be. Thank you so much, David, Nana, Frank, Worry's sister, and everyone here. I yield my mic now. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kama Israel. Thank you for a wonderful submission. You really nailed it. You nailed it. Talking about Telugu people, our brothers and sisters from that part of our land. Please, it is high time you know who hate you and who love you. Call upon the government that is responsible to save you. Stop this shenanigan. It will never help you. It will never help you. Nigeria have their money, they have anything to give to you in exchange of your freedom. But shame will be unto you, that person that accepts paper in the name of money in exchange of your freedom. Shame on you. History will never forgive you. My brother Ibabuchi Agujebe, your hand is up. Our host, do you have anything to chip in? All right, our host maybe is busy. Agujebe, if you are closer to your mic,
Yeah,
you pick up the mic and speak to Biafrans.
yeah. Thank you, my comrade. Thank you, David Nana. Thank you for bringing this up. Thank you, Mazi Frank. Thank you, our worry sister, our worry queen. Thank you for letting the world know and educating our people to do the needful. Because if we don't do it, no one else. America are protecting for their interests. So United Kingdom, so other European countries, so Asia, so Arabs. So it's our responsibility to protect ourselves and to protect our interests. No one will do it to us except us. And Chukwokika Abiyama will not come down from heaven to do it for us. He has done his own part. So the one that left now is for our own part. And who are those that are going to accomplish it? It's me and you. It's Biafrans. And God so kind, Chukwokika Abiyama, has brought his son, the only begotten son, at the moment, at the present, in the person of our spring leader, Mazen Nandekalo, to open our spiritual eyes, to make us to understand the essential it takes for us to be free. If we really want to be counted among the equals, among the human beings, among those that are living comfortable in the civilized world, that is all about Biafra. And that is all about freedom. And that is all that will bring comfortability. That is all that will bring civilization. That is all that will bring equity and justice. That is exactly what we are doing. Thank you for bringing this up. Thank you for contributing in educating our people and creating this awareness and making them to be informed in order not to be deformed. Thank you. Going ahead to our topic today, which says Interpol Nigeria lied, which all over the world have seen and understood and have seen it crystal clear that Islamic Nigerian terrorist government are bunches of lies. There's no atom of truth that comes out from them. Right from onset, to start with, since ever this evil contraction called Nigeria has been created by the so-called colonial vandals, United Kingdom government. The foundation itself was full of lies. Tell me, how can, if a building, the foundation is not solid, tell me how can that building stand? Many of us that read history and know how Nigeria was implanted at the first instant can and must bear us witness that Nigeria foundation was faulty right from the onset. The first census, the amalgamation, and whatever you think about, every human indices has justified that the foundation of that evil contraction wasn't meant for good of humanity. Rather, it was meant and created for the benefit of the creator, whom is colonial vandals. So they coming out telling us, Interpol this, Interpol that. Where we are there for the past 2 years, that our leader, our spring leader, was kidnapped and extraordinary rendition back to evil entity called Nigeria. Where we are there. In fact, the case of Biafra and the case of our spring leader has made many of us who reason and think critically never again to accept whatever the civilized nation, America, United Kingdom, some of the part of the European country, even to an extent, the so-called Christians, those who brought Christianity to us, many of us who think critically has already disassociated ourselves from them. Those who say they practice democracy, we have seen them as nothing but liars. They are in support of criminals. They are in support of terrorists. If they should keep quiet, and what happened, the way and the manner our spring leader was being kidnapped in Kenya, and they all kept quiet, have justified that they are involved in every
Worry sister, are you still hearing Agujebe?
No, I'm not. I'm not hearing him. No. Something happened.
Okay, maybe he's having a connection
He's having
issue.
issues, so we should allow him for now and call somebody
I was
else.
speaking. Agujebe was speaking when the line went off.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah,
He's back.
I don't know, because you know the world don't want to hear the truth. When you are hitting the point, when you are making sense, when you are telling the world the evil they have done against we are not preaching hate. Rather, we are preaching what we have passed through. We are preaching what Nigeria has done to us. We are preaching what the entire world has done to us. Am I coming out louder? Am I coming out louder? Worry sister, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go right on. I can hear you.
Thank you. Because those handling Twitter space, please allow us. We are in pains. We are feeling the pains, and it's we that are feeling the pains. We come out and say how we are feeling the pains. Nigeria have treated us to an extent. Everything about us, they have destroyed it. They have destroyed it in total. So it's our responsibility to let the world, to let those who still have human conscience, to let those who don't see run in through their veins, to understand our predicament, to understand what we have been passing through, to understand our feelings. If the world should keep quiet, having seen what the Islamic terrorist Nigerian government have been doing to Biafra, the world kept quiet. We can never keep quiet. We have to let the world know. We have to let the entire humanity know what we are passing through. And the best bet, the only best option for us is to exit Nigeria. We want to leave our separate country. We want to live in our separate country.
Jesus.
Because Nigeria are not meant for humanity. Where has the equity and justice gone? Where has the conscience of humanity gone? Where has everything that has to do with democracy, where has it gone? What is obtainable in Nigeria today? Is it what democracy is all about? If that is all about democracy, which means democracy is against humanity, democracy is against equity, democracy is against justice. If the world should keep quiet, see what is going in Nigeria today, and also supporting Nigeria, which means they are against democracy. Biafrans.
Yeah.
Biafrans. This is the right time for us to reject, for us to collectively rise up, to do the needful, to support our government. The only government that Biafra recognized today, Biafra Republic government in exile, under the leadership of our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, and all the members of the government officials, those that are in position to see the freedom of Biafrans are actualized. We have to be in support of them. We have to follow the instruction. We have to follow every directive being given to us. That is the sure way to our freedom. Biafrans, this is the time. No time to wait. The Enugu people, we know they have used out of terrorism to subdue them. Them coming out to say one thing or the other against the evil entity called Nigeria. They are all afraid. But the only option that you have to do to make sure you follow the instruction, any order being bring out by our government, the Biafra Republic government of in exile, any directive they bring out, you must have to follow it. Follow it. That is only the defense. That is only protection. But if you're expecting any protection from Nigerian able terrorist government, which means automatically all of you are going to be buried. So the earlier the better for you to follow the instructions. Wherever you are, this is the time for you to show that this government meant well for us. For you to know that this government meant well for us. For you to know that the Biafran government is otherwise. No other one will do it except you. Thank you.
I just left it in like this.
Thank you. It's like the network. It's a little bit bad. But I know many of you right there are hearing me. Humanity are hearing me. The land of the rising sun are hearing me. Our ancestors are hearing me. Both the air, both the trees, both the plants, both the animals, everything that has life is hearing the voice of Biafrans all over the world. We have had enough. We can never ever validate Islamic Nigerian terrorists anymore. We have had enough. They have fed us woefully. Those who brought Christianity, they have fed us. Those who said that they brought Anglican Church, they have fed us. Where we are there. Where we are there, seeing witnesses passing through all this evil from the hands of the terrorist government, and they have kept quiet because of their economic interests. Enough is enough. Biafrans, thank you for giving me the opportunity to say my opinion, and the right thing to say is what I'm saying. I give the mic. Thank you. Thank you.
Mazi David, I can see you are back. All right. Thank you once again, great Biafrans and lovers of truth. We are always here to dish out the truth to those that need it. Mostly, our people need this truth because Nigeria, terrorist, jihadist government, they deliberately kept our people at the dark so that they will not know or hear what is going on. Do you know that many of us in diaspora, hears what is going on in Nigeria more than them there in Nigeria? This is how bad it is. A country where you don't have light, no running water, no common internet. In Nigeria, people are still boasting with data. Ogbenge data, that is the advert by Globe. Is that not shame? Because of this, our people are kept in the dark. And we have all risen up to say enough is enough to all this bullshit. And we don't need anybody, no entity will come and tell us what we will do or what we are about to do or how to face our life, because they have stated on our future for decades. They are the reason our people are suffering. Go to every part of the world, in various prisons, you will see our people languishing in the prison because of one crime or the other, just to earn a living. This is too bad. Our people dies in Mediterranean seas just to make sure they escape from Nigeria. One boat will capsize. You will still go back to see lineup of people. They had that Chidema and Adobe, Emeka and Okechukwu that left, sink in the sea. But they don't care. They would like to venture. Maybe they will end up by saying they don't have law. Because they really want to escape Nigeria. They want to go out, they want to cross to Europe to find a greener pasture, to earn a living, while we have all that's supposed to make every one of us very rich and okay. Even if you are not rich, at least you have that amenities which government, responsible government will provide for its citizens. In the case of Nigeria, is nothing to write home about. Our people are jumping out from a very tall building. Jump out from tower and pieces on the floor like an egg, so that they will not be repatriated to Nigeria. They prefer to give up their life instead of going back to Nigeria. This is how bad it is. And people want us to continue with this system, which have not helped our grandparents, our great-grandparents. They always hope, 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 and die. Great Biafrans, if we are not doing this thing we are doing today, nobody will do it for us. America don't give a flying fuck about our lives. Britain, France, or all these entities which they formed to hold us down. Is it United Nations, EU, AU, ECOWAS? Name them. They are not formed to help us or to add anything to our lives. Rather, they was created to hold us down, to take life of anybody that may rise up against them. Gone are those days. Gone are those days. No more in this generation. And it is because of what we are doing today, and the support we are giving to our Prime Minister. Our Prime Minister asked a question today in his tweet. He said, Biafra, my fellow Biafrans, how proud are you to be part of this generation? To my own very self, personally, I'm so, in fact, I raise up my shoulder. Sometimes some people will come to me, they will think they are picking on, they are picking up on against me. Maybe they come to my house, they see me listening to Go 247, Daddy Rama, or Pastor Bam, or Biafra Unite, or listening to our spaces on YouTube. All my phones, the screen, my screen saver there is for Prime Minister. They will call me Simon Eba. They will think they are picking on me. They don't know that it is a pride. I'm so proud of it, to be identified with a great man like that. They call me names for many years. Yes, 3 years now. They call him all sorts of names, but he remains who he is. It doesn't change any iota. It doesn't remove any hair from his body. Those calling him names can never in any way stand him in anything. Name it. Is it fame? Is it power? Is it money? None of them in their various countries of residence. Nobody knows them. Even their nearest neighbor don't know them. They call this man that is known everywhere in the world, a lawmaker of a strong nation like Finland, a friend to a sitting president of Finland. Yet they call him names. It is only in Nigeria that a freedom fighter is seen or called a terrorist. Only in Nigeria. And it's high time we start suing them. Anybody that may open his or her dirty mouth again and call, mention, in fact, add that proscribed whatever before our name. A proscribed organization having liaison offices all over the world, being recognized. How? It is only in Nigeria you hear this kind of garbages. Worry sister, please help by bringing people in. I can see 2 people are requesting. Do you get it? It's so wrong. Nigeria was built on in fact, on a shaking foundation, which is lies. And we cannot allow them to continue to ruin our lives. We have lives to live. We want to secure the future of our great country, Biafra. We want to secure the future of our children and our unborn generation. And there is no better time to do it. There is no better time to talk about it but now. Mazi Christopher Okenwa, you are welcome. And Abuchi. Mazi Christopher, you can take the mic.
Yeah, okay. Good day, everyone. I greet you. Can you hear me?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm very busy right now, but I just wanted if you can kindly tell the co-host Worry Sister to mute her mic, because there are some sounds, also some things we should not be hearing might be coming out from her side, and she might not be aware of this. So if she can mute the mic, that would be good. But I will come back and speak. But right now I'm very busy. But Mazi David, shout out to you and the co-host. God bless us all and God bless our beautiful nation. Thank you.
Thank you for your observation, Azekem. Thank you. But my Worry sister, her mic is not on. I don't know. Maybe, like as I'm seeing, her mic is not on here.
Frank.
Yeah.
You see that mute in front of you. So when you hear noise, mute everybody and unmute it again. So you cancel all the noise, so that it will start all over again.
All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Abuchi, you have the mic. If you are not closer to your mic, okay, Abuchi is not closer to his mic. Yeah, like as I was saying, Worry sister, do you have anything to add?
No, thank you.
Okay, Kama
Nothing.
is real.
Nothing.
All right. Okay, thank you. Kama is real.
Raised, hand is up.
Yeah, hand is up. Carry on, sir.
Go ahead, David.
What is going on? Think. Welcome. We're not hearing them both, and then the other side and then this side. Have you voted? Do you need the link for voting? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? At least somebody should give thumb up before they come back. Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Let me check from Facebook. Do you need the link for voting? Do you have Gmail account? Have you voted? How many people have you helped? Are you proud to be among the game changers? Raise your hand up. Are you happy you are in this generation? In this our wonderful generation of Biafra must be here. Are you happy to be? That is the question on our Prime Minister's page right now. Ask yourself. Are you happy that you are one of the game changers? Are you happy seeing what is going on in your villages and you are keeping quiet or you are voicing out? Let your conscience judge you. Let our conscience judge us. Let the things that you do judge all of us one by one. Hallelujah. TikTok. Hallelujah. Yes. Are you happy? Are you happy that this our restoration of Biafra is here? That everybody is talking about us. We will force them to talk about us. We will be the one that will liberate ourselves, restore Biafra, stop the raping of our women, stop the Hamas from taking over our land. Write the story by ourselves. When you allow your enemy to write your story, they will write it the way they want it. They will tell you it's only 3 million Biafra children that were massacred and they never target pogrom. Who counted it? How did you come to conclusion that it was only 10 million Biafrans children that were slaughtered? What of the people that they took away with the aircraft? You didn't see the airplane that they put our children 1 year, 6 months to 2 years. Who are those people taking the picture and videoing those things that were happening? The same people that gave you religion. How did they count it? What of the people that jump into water, that ran into mud, and they could not make it alive? What of the people that were in the forest and the lions and the things devoured them? Who counted it? Don't allow your enemy to tell your stories. Thank you. We are no more agitating. We are restoring Biafra. We are government right now. Our government will soon stop being in exile with the help of me and you. Go and vote. Go and buy granite for our gallant men. If you see that I can't see her bago hanono. The things that they plan for us to enter, they are today. Today, our gallant men have done it again. Our gallant men have done it again. that this no, you are seeing that they came to use to buy us is on the ground right now. It's on the ground. And the tenant inside, the tenant inside running kata kata kitty kitty. You see it? You see? No, this no, the birds. They send the Americans sold to Nigeria Hamas, jihadist government, to come and use it to bombard Biafra land. This no, and the occupants. This is a fighter jet. The Nigeria terrorist government and the terrorist Nigeria army are currently using in bombarding the former Imo State, old Imo State. Guess what? Their ground forces are falling like flies. I can see how bago hanono. Obiade ebu me ebugo onwe ya. Onye isi m na awaje ewelugo nke ya chụọ. In a dekweli me say, are you writing ise? I want to see ise under the comment section. They use my taxpayers' money and buy helicopter and donate, and they sold to Nigeria government. Terrorist government to kill Biafrans. You must fall. That whether you are America or whatever you call yourself, you use my taxpayers' money to kill my people. You're on your way to ground zero. You must surely fall. Hamas must take over. Hey, can I ikwu na my brothers na nwere ọnụ ọjọọ. Na nwere ọnụ ọjọọ na ihe ọbụla m kwuru nne m gwakwa m agwa. Nne m gwara m agwa ka na ọ bụghị ezigbo ekpere na m kwuo ya na ọ ga-eme. You see this? No. Go to www.ipobinusa.org/donate. Buy granite for our gallant men. We need no. We need ekwenti. We need granite. We need kokoma. We need nkobuna. I need the mpara. I need the no. I need the limbemili. I need the ihe niile. Malukwana na no granite out comes back. We need to refill them. Egana akpono obono. You must dey play the guitar. As you dey play, it dey show. As we dey do am, it dey show. As we dey do, it dey pain them. As it dey pain them, we go dey happy. As it dey pain them, it dey sweet us. It dey sweet us. It go dey pain Musa. As it dey pain them, it go dey sweet us. It go dey sweet us. Musa go cry. We are not looking for anybody's trouble. We are in our territory. We are in our territory. Happen your desert. You came to our territory. How do you want us to keep you quiet? We must defend ourselves. We must defend ourselves, Biafrans. If we have opportunity of to get this in life, we will get them life and use it for ourselves. Very soon we will start hijacking them because we need them. We need them. I agriculture her boot. You cut her, nakota her granite. We go collect the boot by ourselves. Collect their own granite. He said, hey, me say, thank you, Mary. Thank you, Osi. I want to see more, he said. You see? Uro wado. Isoko wado. Na dalamia wado. I see they sweet us. He go depend them. He go depend them. Omo, he dey sweet us. I see depend them. He go dey sweet us. I see they sweet us. Omo, they go dey cry. We didn't go to look for your trouble. We are in our land. We are in our territory. They send you to come and rape our women, to kill our children. When we say no, you bring fighter jet. You bring Tucano jet. You bring Hamas. You recruit more Niger people, more Mali, more Boko Haram, more Hamas. You wear the uniform. You go to prison. You say jailbreak in Kasina, jailbreak in Kano, jailbreak in this one. You wear them, all of them, you wear them uniform and send them to come. They are finished buying the real military men who have capacity, who has real training of a military man. They have destroyed all of them. 90% of the original military of Nigeria, they have fired all of them. That's why today you can hear that a military man is daggering the other military man. Today you will hear that a military man is spying the other military, slitting their throat. Come to our land, write your will. Before you enter this plane, your fighter jet, your whatever, write your will, because you will go back in body parts. Hallelujah. Nako na aka. Yes, so wado. You go depend them, you go dey sweet us. As you depend them, omo, you dey sweet me. As you depend them, you dey sweet me, oh. As you depend them, omo, you dey sweet me. I can't see how bagohan on. We are not looking for your trouble. We are in our territory. We dey our lane. But you vow that you will not let Biafra breathe. You vowed with your UN, with your Interpol, with your British, with your Western world, that holding the whole Africa in hostage. France, name them. You guys don't want us to breathe because of our mineral resources bestowed on us by the unseen. You were not there when God planted all those things in our land. You were not there when God blessed us with all the mineral resources. You were not there when the sun rises from the east. Tell that sun to rise from your north. If it vex you too much, go and pray that the sun will start rising from your desert. It's not possible. We didn't choose ourselves. Did we choose to be this color? No. Did we choose to be blessed? No. Did we choose that we will come from this blessed land? No. But God knows our heart. God knows that we value humanity. God knows we are the good people. That's why he blessed us. All the marginalization, all the things they did to us. Your mother trained you from scratch. No help, no government support, no child care, no nothing. We were selling pap, one kobo pap, and send us to school. After school, no job. You will give Musa, who scored 2%, and leave somebody who scored 80% in the university, in the school. You give him admission to go and study Islamic education. I didn't they study any other thing. No, that is their number one. That is their number one. Before you see any of them saying they are doctor or this, maybe they have they are mixed breed. And the other blood that is intelligent and hardworking overshadow the blood of the Hamas in them. That's why then I say somebody in TikTok asking me, I married this one, I married a Igbo person. Where were my children? Keep your children over there if they're Hamas like. Keep them in that knot. And our people in Enugu, I've told you several times. You are speaking, you are cover yourself inside heat. You are covering like masquerade in Enugu. You are the one bringing terrorists in our land. And when they attack, they will not even attack those ones. To tell you they are the one that sending their terrorists in uniform to go and attack Biafrans. Go and vote. You that is watching me, keep sharing. Thank you. You that is watching me, go and vote and help others. I know why I'm telling you to help others. It is not me in America that Hamas will come for, or it is you people back home. Those people you refuse to help. Those people that don't have internet, that don't have smartphone, that don't have light. Help at least 10 people from your village. We are not going to Biafra alone. If I want to go to Biafra alone, I would have waiting concern me, waiting at the game. But I don't lose something. The people that are buying in Hamufu, they are my brothers. The people that are buying in Enugu, old Enugu state now, they are my brethren. The old people in Okwama, the old Delta state, they are now hiding in the bushes and under the trees. They are my brothers. I'm losing something. Hallelujah. Thank you. Go and vote. Help others. 1 to 10 people you helped will boost what we are doing. That's why sometimes I don't talk against this. People who ever made our Biafra to come to timeline, to come up. The likes of that Juanya who spoke one time about Biafra, irrespective of whatever she's doing now, I pick one thing because that helps us to get to some level. Be focused on this rising sun. Don't look na Ada Biafra na Parisi, and maybe I don't have money to buy bone straight. You are not here to watch my Isiwa Adama. You are here to get information. It's very, very important. Go and vote. Happy whom na meter merike na meter nkenwa na nabia life with night gun with yakoi. It doesn't add anything to you. Hello. Go and grab what is important and kesaya. Tell your people to go and vote. Tell your people that government in exile is conducting referendum. Somebody came in this space yesterday talking nonsense that people don't know about Simon Ekpa. On Simon Ekpa as if na him mate. I don't want to call your name. You know, you might be watching me. If they don't know about our prime minister, what are you doing? What have you done to make sure they know? Those people, you. If we are not saying, talking, doing, writing about Biafra, you think people will know about it by now? No, but the awareness is massive. They are the one even advertising us right now. Sahara Desert and all these bastard media pages are now talking about us. Hallelujah. Calling us Biafra government in exile. When you don't advertisement, don't you know that I believe to Kenya? I don't hear that music. How many of you have heard about that music? We are winning. We are winning. Yes, again. Biafra government. For them to acknowledge it and put it under on their national whatever. We are winning. One, go and vote. Aya anarigo, unadia. Buta bage. Bute, una adia. Una. Siri pass him na kuzi ekpatara ekpata. Una ekpatara ekpata. Una. Hey! Chineke kenedere ya. Okike Abiama daalụ. Thank you. Yes, Victor, thank you. Okike Abiama daalụ. Ebe ọbụla ị na-eti aka n'obi na-asị, hi, ekene dịrị gị na nọ n'ime ihe a na-eme. Chineke, God kept you alive at this point in time for a purpose, but you don't know. You don't want to know why you are alive at this point in time. Look at what is going on in the whole world. Look at what is going on in the whole world. And it's only Biafra that is shaking the whole world, defending themselves with everything in us. In the whole Africa, we are the one all other Africans are looking up to. Yeah, they want to take light. For America, I never see this kind of one. Hey, kukwa na aka America wonder. The whole Africa are learning from us. The whole African country. All. Just mention them. Ndewo. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your gift. You understand? We are the only country in Africa now defending that. Even the Fulanis are saying it, that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, is the reason Nigeria has not been Islamized. Is the reason Nigeria has not been Islamized. Biafrans and our prime minister and the bridge and the BLA and our gallant men back home on ground are the reasons they have not leveled our land. Biafrans, you are wonderful. Thank you, Biafrans. Thank you. You are making me, you've made me proud. Let's see if they are coming back. They are not coming back, we will end the program, the space. They shut them down. So wherever you are, tell yourself that Okike Abiama got you. Okike Abiama got you. It is not by mistake that we are born Biafrans. We didn't choose to be there. God have managed to make me escape, to be here today, to be talking for our people. You that is in Germany, in Italy, in Cambodia, and the Lampedusa, and the Jumpulu Lake, you made it to that country. Why are you not speaking up? Why are you not talking? What is holding you? Yes, Victor, I see you. Thank you, Ndewo. Please keep writing comments. Where are you watching from? Why are you not saying anything? Why are you keeping quiet? Why have you decided not to voice out? I'm looking for something. Where that man that says, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, is the reason they have not Islamized Nigeria. Okay. Okay, let's take this one. Okay. Oh. Here is one of them. Insecurity aimed at Islamizing Nigeria. Ma tabieru in English abụghị my own. Ngwanu. Ka ị na-ahụ ya. Nwoke m ndị TikTok kwụrụgodi na one side na mụ na unu ji akọ nke anyị. You will now tell me how, if not Nnamdi Kanu, how will an Igbo be today? How will we be today without our leader, Mazen Nandek Okukano? What would have been our fate today if not our leader and our prime minister? If not our prime minister and our leader, where will we be? You are complaining of only Enugu. That was the Omuokokopekus business buru jebunye bunye ndị ugwu ndị uncircumcised ụmụ idiot. Ha na-akpọrikọ ha. Eyikọrọ ha efe pụtasị asị na ha bụ ndị ha. Insecurity aimed at Islamizing Nigeria. Sunday Odogwu. This is their national newspaper. This is their national newspaper. Did you see it? Insecurity. Why they created Boko Haram, because their uniform is to Islamize us. And Biafra are the reason. Our leader, our prime minister, BLA, the donors, the Biafra Liberation Army. Me and you are the reason this thing is still not in our land. By now, this one that you saw some Umuefulefu speaking Igbo and telling you the jihad, Hamas. If not me and you, it would have been tele. Your 5-year-old child would have been given out to Hamas people. Your 10-year-old child would have been given away. How will you manage to see your child at the age of 5 or 60 years old down Gurugu? Abiasege, I want to marry this one. We, me and you, our prime minister, Biafra Liberation Army, Biafrans are the reason the whole Nigeria have not been Islamized. Me and you, Biafrans, the whole of us are the people the whole other African countries are looking up to. If not because of Biafrans, who we talk? Who we talk? The Westerners have used this set of Hamas people to fight us, to humiliate us, to destroy us, so that they will come for our mineral resources. That is their strategy. That's why you can see some of them saying that you don't know how to manage your resources. We will come in and colonize you the second time in this 25th century, and you are not talking, and you are keeping quiet. You are enjoying where you are hiding today. And they will use the same people to destroy your family houses and take over your land. You are in exile, and your own exile is forever. Because children you are giving birth today, if you don't fight for them, they will not have where they will go back home tomorrow. If they will even think of going back. If you don't inculcate in their minds, inculcate in their mindset that this is where we are from. This is my language. This is our food. This is how we are. This is our dressing. This is our culture. Who will they end up marrying? Their classmate, Oyibo. That Italian girl, that Italian man, that American guy, that whoever. That is it. You will end up in a nursing home by fire, by force. Hey, mbano. Doctor Nkewase mbano. Hey, umumage mekwaniye. Because they are 15 and 18. By the time you get to 80, when you don't have say, by the time you get to 70 upwards, when onumini na go one side, when you don't even know whether, God forbid, or stroke gatoge, whether you don't even know around your surrounding. They will call 911 from there, to hug one side. And when you get Gweziegi, Akpo Zugo, Gwegi, Boyina Cop, Boya, Hacho, how for you above us. More friends, may 5 minutes better, Nadi. When we are saying it, some of you think that we are joking, that we are, hey, it will not happen. I gave them training. I gave them this one. If you give them that training, you think. Choose wife for them, Kai. Choose okay, but how we were married when we were little. My father can say, Obi, marry this one, and I will say, let me respect my daddy. He will know better, and I will go and marry. You don't even talk to these children of 15 and 18 right now about their friend. You don't have mouth. Once they are 18, you don't have say over their lives. If you don't tell them, if you don't get them before they are 10, if you don't get them when they are 10, forget it, you have lost them. I was a teacher. I read psychology. You don't speak your language to these children. You don't do nothing for these children. You don't take them home. You don't tell them who you are. You don't inculcate in their mind where they're from, your country, your nature, your food, your tradition, your norms. They are gone. Once they are 10, don't even waste your time. Some of you cannot even speak Igbo, Akwa Ibom, Delta, whatever language. That is good, give me the good language. That is on language. That is Shekiri language. You don't speak it to your own children in that country you are residing. Tell me how you discuss when the visitor is around without the visitor knowing what you are telling them. Tell me how you give them sign. You tell them something without the visitor understanding what you say. Have you been to a typical Yoruba person's house? Do they even care whether you are there? They will be insulting you and telling the children everything. Don't mind this as woman, as who call you anything in front of you unless you understand Yoruba. People that understand Yoruba will attest to this. Because before they say 5 words, 3 of them is insult. And they don't care. They don't care. So, if not our leader, our prime minister, this thing we are doing, our liberation army, our donors, you have money to donate, but you refuse to visit the website. Our leader was begging for $1 only. If millions of Biafrans in America donate $1 every Saturday, do you know what we will get? The same group, the same people suffering, donating, trying, making it happen every Saturday. Is our fundraising. But the website is open 24/7. You don't want to support our prime minister. You are hating Nnamdi Kanu. These are the bunch of people who call Nnamdi Kanu names. Warmongers, this one, that one. Who wrote Finland? Who petition writers? Where is Chidinwa Nono or Chidinwa Wankapu in Canada today? Where is Kedaha Abakalo of Sun newspaper? Where is Brekatembe? Did you hear about them? No? No more. Musa can call Finland. Musa can write. Nigeria military terrorists can call, can write, can say anything. We don't. Yes. 2 things. How to say thank you. And to say, I don't care. You cannot arrest our prime minister. He knows his onions. The country where he is residing. knows this is our son. This is in the right direction. We are doing what we are supposed to do. They are watching me. We are doing what we are supposed to do. It is our right. We are in democracy. So you choose democracy over humanity. Over humanity. You don't value the lives of Biafrans. You don't want to talk about these innocent children. You don't want to call it pogrom. You don't want to call it genocide, but you lied. You lied. 3 million. Who counted it? I ask you again. One day now, the gold you stole from Africa, that house of gold in London will catch fire. Bet me, mark my word. One day you hear that it's on fire. It will be raised down. We are the children of Almighty. We are the children of God, the first people on this planet Earth. We have existed more than 500 years. You want to pocket us. You want to kill everybody because of our blessed mineral resources. You don't want to work. Lazy asshole. You don't want to work. Don't want to stay on your own. Unity beggar. Forcing us to be with Hamas people. They have taken over UK. They have taken over the British government today. Everybody is shouting Hamas, Allah Akbar. This is the virus that will eat you up in a twinkle of an eye. Watch it. It will happen. It will happen. For you to donate to Kano, private jets, all those things, to buy Biafrans, unless he did not kill any Biafran, he did not spill any Biafra blood. If he touched any Biafra, one, your country will go like this. I don't care if it is in where I am. And then if they are coming back, if they don't come back, we will end it. We have tried for today. Go and vote. If you have not voted, please go and vote. God bless you all. God bless our leader, Mazen Nando Kano. God bless Biafrans all over the world. God bless our volunteer soldiers. Hey, people who decided to put their life on the ground to defend our children, innocent mothers we left behind. Some 90% of people here in America, Europe, Asia, their mother are still there. Their cousins. If you succeed in, maybe I have succeeded in bringing my mother and my father and my brothers up there. I came 40 years ago. What of your cousins? What of your maternal home? What of your relatives? What of your uncles? So they should do what? God bless everybody that have donated one thing or the other, supporting what we are doing, praying and working hard for Biafra to be restored. Ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma n'eke n'oye n'afọ na nkwọ ise ka m weta na ụja m nọ ise ya dịrị ọnụ niile mma. Onye gbuo n'ihu ọ ga-ebute, igbuo n'azụ ị ga-ebute aka nri, ngozi ngozi, aka ekpe, ngozi ngozi. Ya gazie na ụmụnne m. Ada Biafra from Chicago saying, have a nice day. Thank you. Ndewo na ụmụnne m. Na-akụ n'aka. I love you.